Hello, and welcome once again to another episode of Third Action. I'm your lovely host, Jason, and these are the same three sun killers from last week. Bottom left, we have Regan Belladonna, Academy Wizard, played by Char.
We also killed the father, so we are family murderers.
In the bottom middle, Homicide Extraordinaire, Mayhem, played by Will.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
And in the bottom right, we have Felix Milos. I don't know, cool mastermind of the murders. Played by Alex. Hello.
Hello. We were just cleaning up our mess. We left the loose end.
Indeed. And now that that loose end is tied, let's see what fate has in store for us today, as I remember to shuffle the hero deck. Oh, and people need hero points. Let's do that too. Hope everybody... Oop, that's not the right button. Aha! Who needs hero points? Everybody except for Alex, who needs to use his points. Okay, I think that worked. Hey, there we go. Alright, and we'll draw our card. Today's card is... the Tyrant. Oh, it's a big scary dragon.
Is it Tlagon?
And we're going to put the Tyrant in. What is he? He is...
Crown.
It's Crowns. Tyrant.
Evil.
Evil card. Alright, so, housekeeping aside, hello everyone. Last time on Third Action, our group of intrepid adventurers continued their infiltration into the Temple of Urgathoa, hidden beneath the Hospice of the Blessed Maiden. You had encountered some guards, I guess less guards and more doctors posted in a guard room, who you managed to defeat. And then you also encountered some scary doors, which you managed to break, or at least one of the doors you managed to break. And you found the kind of outfitting room where the Queen's physicians seem to get their cool outfits from, including their fancy masks, which seem to make them immune to blood veil for some reason. That's suspicious. And from there, you changed your disguises a little bit, freshened up, and found a room full of Urgathoan cultists, as well as Queen's physicians, who were just resting, chilling, drinking some wine, having a good time, seemingly ignoring the alarm that you apparently have set off. And you continued your way through the temple to find... you got kind of accosted, question mark, by Jolestina Susperio, the missing roguish lady who seemed to be behind the murders at the Carowin Manor. She seemed to be having some kind of tiff with Rolf, and you tried to use that to your advantage, splitting them apart, trapping Jolestina in the upstairs elevator room, while you continue your exploration. While you attempt to take down Rolf. A clever gambit to try to isolate him from his minions was not successful, sadly. And started a very, very large, very messy combat, which almost brought you all down. But in the end, you were successful. Rolf, the Keylock killer, is now slain for real, and you find yourselves tired and out of breath. And let me go ahead and jump to the basement again and get us switched over. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the floor is yours. You're here in the basement. It's currently like almost 3 a.m. And I think you're kind of low on spells, etc. But this triumph over evil has filled you all with a new sense of resolve. You've each leveled up in the meantime. So you are all now level 7, I think. Yes, level 7. Does everyone want to go through sort of just high level what new features you got for our class in front of us? We'll start with Char.
Better.
What did I do?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't even remember what I did.
Okay, we can start with Mayhem, who is already starting. Go ahead, Mayhem, what do you got?
I was saying, I fight gooder and I heal better. I picked up
Alright.
robot health so that I can get more healings from when Regan administers first aid and treat wounds. And I do more damage. That's about it. Easy level. The others have much more
Alright.
interesting going on.
Not interesting.
Regan, what'd you get?
Alright, I upped my Arcana to Master. And then I took my favorite, where'd it go? Untrained improvisation. Because I'm sick of being good at only one thing. And I'd like to be okay at a few other things. And I
Alright,
got some new spells.
cool. Felix. What is Felix unlocked?
I kind of got better at casting spells. A little bit. Getting an expert spell attack with this level, and I picked up translocate and painful vibrations.
Ooh.
I also
Fancy.
took translocate as one of my 3 spells. It's a good spell.
Everybody wants to be teleporting, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
For the unaware, translocate is, I think, the new version of Dimension Door. So it lets you jump across the battlefield. Okay, so I guess, yeah, let's get to it then. What do you guys want to do? You're in a room filled with corpses currently.
You
Um,
all
Mayhem
need to
has
be
taken
healed.
the key dagger that they found at Gadrin's place and is busy stabbing the
Oh
heck
my
out
God.
of Rolf's chest with it.
Good job, buddy.
with each stab causes his body to like jingle slightly because he's got so many like little knives and keys and stuff attached to him. But after a moment, you're pretty positive that this man's not coming back, not waking up, rather.
Mayhem will stab him a few more times anyway. Yeah.
Would you like me to heal you while you're stabbing him? She's trying so hard. Like you go to stab and she's like, stop it.
Going again and again.
Stop it. Calm down. Okay, Felix is way more calm.
I understand the urge though. Like,
Yeah.
It's good to know that the Lamb family is no longer gonna be that much of a problem.
They don't have like other relatives, right? It's like there's no cousin Lamb out there.
We don't know
Not that you're aware of.
Now I'm gonna start going through his pocket to see if he's got like a little black book
Yeah.
of like
Heck,
names of relatives that we have to go track down next.
The Lamb
so
family.
he's the one in the center here. You should be able to go through his pockets.
Ah, yes.
He has his key dagger, which has a number of runes on it. It's a large dagger in the shape of a bladed key. It's a much nicer version of the one that you had, Mayhem, that you found on Gadrin. He's just wearing his robes, nothing special about those. He's got a thieves' toolkit, mortician's tools. Looks like Felix grabbed his religious symbol of Urgathoa.
Yep.
He's got a spell book chock full of spells, some currency, 13 silver, 18 silver shields, 60 gold sails, a key ring, a bunch of little small onyx gems, some kind of scroll written in Diabolic, the language of the devils, and a few pouches of some kind of gray salt.
I can read Diabolic.
Oh.
Can
Mayhem,
I read
alright.
what the scroll
Grab the
says?
spell book first and thumb through it really quickly and recognize this is not what he's looking for and kind of toss it over his shoulder. And we'll grab the scroll
The
and
book.
look at it.
Yeah, if you
Read
can
Diabolic.
if you can read Diabolic, then yes, you. How do I just do that? There we go. It is
Look
a
at it.
scroll of teleport.
Woo! Look, everyone.
Well, that's fancy.
It's the
Mayhem will
tool everyone
hand
wants
that
to
over
have.
to Regan, hoping that she knows how to read, or at least can figure out what the
I
heck this
can
is.
read. What kind of spell is this?
I'm just
It's not
gonna go
Shawanti. It's not common.
Arcane.
around
Oh,
the
both of us
room,
can use this.
clean up.
Yeah. Teleport is an uncommon spell in this edition, so very hard to find and to learn. But it does allow you to jump large distances.
Yeah, you little shit.
What's the difference between translocate and teleport, other than the words?
Learn.
The distance.
Oh,
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Woo! 100 miles.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Teleport is the very, very long distance teleportation spell.
that's how
They're
evil
usually not
dudes.
combat kind too.
You went up to 4 targets.
I think it takes about a minute to cast.
10 minutes to cast. 100-mile range, up to 4 targets touched. Either willing creatures or objects roughly the size of a creature. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, that'll be handy if we need to go places, I suppose. Can you cast 6th level spells yet?
From well, I think
You can
I
cast
thought
spells from a scroll despite, or regardless of what level you are.
I think
Can
I
you
can't learn it until level 6.
You can technically learn it before then.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can try to learn it before then. You just won't
Hard.
have the magical capacity to cast it from a spell slot. But once you get to that level, then you can put it in spell slots.
So that seems handy. Something to learn.
The same is true for bards, like Felix. You can learn a spell, and that just adds it to the list of things that you can choose when you level up. So you won't get it right away, but you can. It gives it to you as an option.
Cool.
It effectively makes it common for you.
Very cool.
Oh, can Regan learn that unlock flesh spell? Is that in his spell book?
Yeah, what's in it? Oh, he does have a bunch of spells in the spell book.
Oh, he does.
Yes, there are quite a lot of spells. He is a full wizard. He's been wizarding for some time.
Oh wow.
Is there a reason that this has an identify? Is there further things I can learn about the book?
Yeah, the book does look magical in some way. The cover seems to be made of kind of patchwork flesh stitched together.
Can I?
There's
Consider
clearly
the-
magical runes around it.
I would like to consider if this book is going to explode on me when I open it.
All right. Let's see. How do I actually post skill checks to chat? There we go.
Yes.
You may attempt a skill check.
Yes. Okay.
Oh.
Probably
That's
Arcana.
okay.
None of this helps. This is great. Let's roll. Here it goes. A number.
Question marks.
Unfortunately, you're not quite able to figure out how the magic he's clearly encoded some sort of additional magic into this book. But at the very least, you think it's probably just like a special grimoire. It looks like it should be safe to open and thumb through the spells.
Can I try to identify it? Maybe through a different
yes.
avenue.
Yep, you can.
I'll
How
give
long
the
does
cold
identifying
ones.
take, by the way? Is that
I believe it's 10 minutes, unless you
10
have quick
minutes?
identify, which is 1 minute.
I don't think I do.
Okay, so it's advance 10 notes there.
Whoa.
Our
Or attempt to.
our illusion spells have completely faded by now, so we're now just relying entirely on the
Yes.
sky.
Let's see. Felix. Where's the number? There it is.
Certainly creepy.
Yeah, it's really creepy. You're getting very, very bad vibes from it. You think it might be cursed.
Ooh.
Like most things about Rolf, it's probably bad.
I don't like that it's cursed.
Maybe it can be decursed. Not sure how that works exactly.
Yeah, can you decurse an item?
It's somewhat difficult, but it can be done. There are spells to remove curses.
Oh, Felix, there's he has some thieves' tools in here that might be useful for you.
Well, thank you. And some salt? Question mark.
Yeah, I don't know what the salt
Nice.
is, and
Sniff it.
for that matter, Reagan, do you know if this dagger does anything special?
Which dagger? Oh, that
This-
dagger?
Yeah.
Whoops. I'm clicking things.
Doors are closed. That's
A knife in the shape of a large key.
Yeah, you're trying to identify that.
Yes.
Uh,
Please.
Where'd it go? I guess, does it have like a question mark button that you can click?
Did you give me?
Yeah, he passed it to you.
Oh, okay.
I did. You'll
I'll
find it in your weapons.
My weapons.
So it'll be at the top.
Ah, there it is. I don't have a little question mark now.
Over towards the right side,
Oh,
maybe?
there is a question mark.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
An item identification
go.
quest. All right.
Learning how Falcon
Cool.
does
Let's.
stuff.
There's the skill checks. You may attempt to identify the dagger.
I knew I should have taken. Well, I was gonna take the look up magic where it's like if you're wrong, you're not super wrong. But I'm like, oh, well, I need that.
All right. So you're not quite able to fully figure it out. It's got some runes on it. It's definitely got like a +1 striking rune, and you're not really able to figure out what these other ones are.
Hmm.
But it's got 2 more.
Okay, I say I'm not sure about 2 of the runes, but one is a striking rune.
Well, it might be worth looking into more later, but can toss it into the bag.
Do we think the curse? I know we don't know the curse, but do you think it's like if we open the book or if we're
I did say that Mayhem opened and thumbed through it to see what
Uh-oh.
it was before identifying that it wasn't of interest to him and tossing it over his shoulder.
Yes, he did. He did in fact do that.
and he was looking all right?
Yeah, he's looking all right. And you would actually know, Regan, that cursed items tend to not, like, once the curse is taken hold, you usually can't actually give them away. There's usually something that compels you to keep them.
Oh. Okay.
Possible that maybe this curse only activates if you try to do something with it rather than just look at it.
Yeah, don't go reading it for you
Yeah.
know a bedtime story.
No
But
studying yet, but once it's decursed, perhaps.
I'm like, do I have something to wrap this in? That would
You-
really
I can
help.
just toss it into the bag of one of my the spacious pouch here, if you want. Should be fine.
You're brave. Yeah, I'm like, anything that might even accidentally make my spellcasting even worse right now is not
Yeah,
for me.
I'm not,
So
no risking it.
you can throw it in.
Stuff it. bombs
Oh.
and bags because I'm starting to get over capacity from random junk.
While Regan
There are a
is
lot of things around.
while Regan was trying to identify the key, can I attempt to identify this weird salt?
Yes, you can. Give me the roll. This one's
I want it to be good
crafting.
salt. It's gonna be bad salt. I don't know how.
No, it's actually somewhat useful salt. Let's see, how do I... There we go. These are timeless salts. They basically are used to like help preserve bodies or any kind of object that would decay.
Huh. That tracks, like, in terms of Rolf's hobbies.
I have a question. Why is this
Yes?
scroll, when I put it in my bag, so fucking heavy?
Oh, wait, which
It is
scroll?
30 bulk. Scroll of teleport rank 6. It is not this heavy in any other state except in my
Oh.
bag.
Let me go look at it.
It's like, why have I so much bulk?
Where is it?
It's in my... Here, I can put it on the top of my bag.
Yeah.
Oh, I think because it is the you probably have, it probably tips you over on bulk in the bag is what it looks like. Your spacious patch is at
Oh.
capacity. It
I-
has 26 out of 25 bulk. And I think now it's just
Now
extremely
it's
heavy.
just heavy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this is the heaviest bag. Well, time to put some stuff on my belt.
Do you need me to carry it?
This scroll, Felix, is so heavy. Could you please hold my scroll? I'm so weak. I have all these liquids. It's probably not helping. Anyone want this unusual liquid?
I can take it if you want to. I'll just start putting it into my bag.
Yeah,
We
I'm
just
just
need
gonna
to
put
start
them on rolls.
throwing them.
Okay. Just adding it to my stacks of unusual liquids.
Yeah, I'm not a thrower. So here, you may throw many liquids.
Hope I am now over.
Oh, nope. Okay. I'll give you the rest back.
I'm
I
just
can take
moving
some
things
back.
around. It's fine. I'm moving
Yeah.
things around.
I can take things back, but now I'm not.
I've still got like 4 more
As
bulk worth of
risky.
space, but
As you guys are shuffling items around, you hear noises in the hall
Ooh, I don't like that.
as doors open, and you hear footsteps and voices.
Should we
who
scoot
has the
somewhere?
keys?
The keys?
Somebody picked up keys. Rolf had some keys on him.
I
yeah.
picked up Rolf's keys.
Can we lock the
How
doors?
stealthy do you feel?
I feel like I would stealthily go to the doors and try to lock them.
Okay. Well, luckily, from this side, you don't need the key either way, so you don't have to
Okay.
try to figure out which key it is.
Just making sure.
Well, I can.
But yeah, you can go up to each door and lock them if you wish. All right, both doors are locked. You hear the voices and footsteps kind of move past you to the east, in the direction that you haven't gone yet.
Okay. Can I discern, like, what they might have been talking about as I was close to the doors?
It was pretty muffled, and by the time you got up to the door, they weren't talking anymore.
Okay. Cool. I guess really only there are 2 other interesting things in here to look at. One is Rolf's crazy pile. I'm gonna go with crazy pile.
Yeah, so in the corner of the room, there's like an alcove. Across from a kind of heavy stone door is Rolf's desk and a bookshelf that's kind of filled with books, papers scattered everywhere, a little lectern with another a book on it open, note words circled, highlighted. It looks like he's been doing some amount of research here. And here is the loot pile. It says desk, but it's technically the desk and the bookshelf here. You can certainly rifle through those. There's a lot of writing materials, a journal, a small leather-bound journal that looks pretty old and worn. The collection of Rolf's notes, kind of like you did in Dr. Davalos' room upstairs, you can kind of gather up a lot of his notes on Bloodveil here, and rifle through them. He also has a silver death's head moth censer, like an incense burner. Doesn't look magical at all, just looks like a nice little silver incense burner. A large alligator skull that's been kind of decoratively etched with runes, and a bunch of textbooks that appear to be property of the Academy. If you open one up, you can see that they belong to the Academy library, and they each have like the little checkout slip that says Rolf Lamb on it, and a bunch of other people, but it looks like these were checked out of the library some years ago and never returned. And in addition to that, just kind of on the edge of the desk, there are three empty glass bottles that have been tipped over. It looks like they had some kind of purple liquid inside. And beside them is one full bottle of this purple liquid. You wouldn't recognize it offhand, Felix, but Regan would.
It is the midnight oil. At least that's what I can see.
I kind of love
Yes.
it. A physical embodiment of this concept.
Yes, the Midnight Oil is a kind of legendary oil amongst the Corvosan Academy student body, because it allows you to pull all-nighters, basically, when lit and inhaled for 10 minutes. It basically gives you a night's rest.
Ooh.
Lets you re-prepare spells, refill spell slots, etc. It also gives a knowledge bonus, and lets you prepare spells faster.
That seems like it could be very handy.
It's creatures who meditate, so we can all just hotbox this midnight oil.
No, it is true.
Ignore
Like
it.
it fills an area, and it's everyone in the 5-foot emanation.
Oh dear.
Do we have all the
And then
pieces
we can
to?
learn.
Do we have all the pieces in here to burn the midnight oil?
Yes, you have the Midnight Oil, you have the
The
censer, and there's like a little matchstick there as well.
And we're sure he hasn't tampered with it in any way that might cause unwanted side effects.
Who would tamper with the beautiful midnight oil? There's no question mark next to it.
In response to him going to stab Rolf's corpse again,
Oh my god.
just to illustrate
First of all,
who might.
come here. You can do that later.
Fine.
Come huff these drugs with us.
Yeah, and help pick up some of the books. I think your inventory is the least full.
Or maybe
I mean,
his
it's getting there though.
rifle.
Let me take a look though.
Maybe oh, there's 10 books.
Yes, there's 10 books. They're
Oh.
heavy. They're like big, thick textbooks.
I don't have
Um,
a bullet point worth of space.
I mean, I get that.
Like I'm gonna get
These
the journal. of
these are
notes.
worth 50 gold a pop if you return them to the academy. But they can also be used basically as a player. You can decide what each textbook is when you use it, and it just becomes like a recall knowledge item bonus book for that topic.
Nice. That's fun.
Ooh, that's cute. Here, I'll put my scavenge.
Like
Wait, I can get rid of all this
3.
wine, which would make me very upset. I have 16 bottles of wine.
Why do you have so much wine?
You want us to drink?
I
Are you
needed it.
off saying that we need to drink your wine and then
No.
get high on the midnight oil? I feel like crossfading is
No,
a terrible idea.
She's like, she's putting the wine on it. It's totally lit. Have you never? She's like, looks up and says, she's like, wait, you're a narc. Of course you haven't done drugs.
I don't know how to feel about that, but all right. Oh, the 10 books total was only 1 bulk. Okay, that's actually.
Oh,
not-
sorry. Yes.
I thought they
Oh,
were. I think
okay.
they were bulk each, and that's where I went.
Yes.
No space for
Here,
that.
let
But,
me
okay.
shove
No, I
them.
think they're each a light bulk, so together they're 1 full bulk.
Okay, I'm just gonna hand the rest of these over to Regan then.
Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm just gonna 7, 8, 9, 10. Delete this. All right, I'm
Alright,
still unfull.
Pick at the books on the shelf. They all seem to be in pretty good condition. There's a few little blood stains here and there, but
Who cares? I've had meaty books before.
all right.
Going for this
What now?
oil.
Drugs. All fit in a circle.
I think our to-do list includes drugs and opening the door behind us.
Now,
Which-
holy
All right.
hands.
So, who's doing the honors?
Of the midnight oil,
I have never
I'm-
used this, so
I
I
feel
will
like-
open it.
Yeah, Regan, I feel like you're the one who has the
And
most
I
practical
will burn
experience.
The liquid in the, I guess in the incense thing.
Yeah, in
Incense,
the incense burner.
Takes out her
And-
lighter.
You pour the liquid into the incense burner and then set it alight, and it lets off this kind of lavender scent. It's very floral, as this kind of purple mist swirls out of the censer and kind of fills the space around the 3 of you. And you take deep breaths, exhale, take a
Coughing.
deep breath, exhale. No coughing. Each time you breathe in and breathe out, your mind becomes just a little bit clearer. And after the 10 minutes are done, you feel as though you've had a full night's rest.
We've been cleansed.
Reagan,
from
you are
top
no
to
longer
bottom.
stupefied.
God, thank goodness. Jeez. I hated that.
Oh, actually, no, you're.
No,
I
fuck.
need you to roll a fortitude save. Fuck. I
Damn
forgot.
it. Wait, should I
I was
rest
thinking it was a
first
different thing.
and then fortitude?
Yes, you can do the rest first and then roll a fortitude save.
I don't think that would help, but it doesn't really matter.
It might.
What am I trying to beat? Or do I not know?
You don't know.
Okay.
In fact, I don't remember, so let me go check.
I'm going to make up a number, and you need to beat it.
No, I have the number. I can put it here. Here you go.
All right, let's recover from our. Oh, yeah, I'll just click that.
I think
Let's
you rolled a
recover.
25 and failed before.
Damn it. Okay, well, it's not going to be much better. A 19 is a failure. What is this? Horrid.
Hero points?
Yeah,
hero
you do
point
have hero points.
What do I have? 3? Yeah, why not?
It would be so
I
nice
mean, I'll
to
just
not be
fail
subject.
again. Let's see.
I mean, there's still a bunch of other.
No, that's worse. That's
Oh,
horrid.
That's worse.
What
Oh
happened?
no.
I'm dying.
That's a natural one.
You're all gonna kill me. I can't believe you've talked me into this. We just go into drugs together.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Do I just fucking die? That would be funny.
Can any of the hero cards help? I don't think they do.
Oh, I forgot what the hero cards we have are. The Survivor, the Tyrant, and
Well, if I
Demon's
die-
Lantern. I think none of those help.
Okay, so I
Um,
don't die. That's good.
No, but
I'm not doing well.
let's see, you were enfeebled. Or you weren't enfeebled, you were stupefied.
There was another there was another one I thought I had too.
Oh, okay, you were
I
enfeebled
took
one,
it
stupefied
away.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you are now fatigued,
Ooh.
enfeebled
These drugs
4,
weren't very
and
good at
stupefied
all.
4.
These are the worst
Whoa.
drugs. Do you
You
all
feel
drugs?
so the drugs are helping a little bit, but you feel suddenly like your blood is tingling.
Ugh.
And you can feel like something inside of you is like eating away at your body. You
What an
feel,
awful
yeah, you feel just, it feels like you felt void damage before. You've played with the void enough. It feels like void energy is kind of like pulsing through your body and dissolving the tissue from the inside.
That's lovely.
Hmm.
Hold on one second.
Is there some way we can
Let's
treat
read
that?
this. I do have a scroll of restoration that can help. Maybe.
I was also going to throw out there that I have a scroll of cleanse affliction that we picked up. Can we like make an educated guess about which one of these two would actually help?
What was it? Cleanse affliction versus
Restoration.
restoration?
I still am sitting on some anti-plagues as well, and would have offered that if this was something we thought might have helped, but I don't know.
Let's see. This was a
Triumph.
that. Choose this.
There's so many
Yeah,
random
cleanse.
liquids.
Oh, and it's a rank 4 cleanse affliction. Yes, you think cleanse affliction can work against it, probably.
Okay, because my restoration is only 2.
Restoration looks like it would fix the symptoms, but not fix whatever's coursing through your veins. You're not sure if it's a disease or a poison, but it feels like one of the two, offhand.
Either way, it sucks.
Yeah, we can try the cleansing.
I mean, I am happy to use it. We picked it up should something terrible happen related to the blood veil, and you know it's related.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is terrible, I would say.
So yeah, seeing Regan actively worse after doing drugs, because you know when does that ever happen?
God, the drugs felt really
That's why
good
you
though.
don't do drugs, children.
That was those drugs, great. Whatever this was, like just don't inhale everything.
I
that
asked
see
you
that's
if you
purple.
thought that he was going to be the kind of person, and Mayhem stabs the body again, goes over and
Don't
stabs
stop it! This is not the drugs' fault.
Wasn't blaming the drugs. I was blaming.
This is me not knowing, like failing my knowledge check. But I don't want to admit that's what it is. So this is where we are.
Yeah, go ahead and hit
Counteract.
counteract.
Okay, yep. Give that a counteract roll.
Everything hurts, and I'm dying.
Public or private?
You can do it public, sure.
That's a good number.
Give me
Ooh, that is a good number.
I don't know if it's a good enough number, but it's a good number.
Yeah, let's see. That is a success. You counteract it if it's rank 5 or less.
Or I think if it's like double that for if it's not a spell. If the effect level is like 10 or so.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's see. Attempt to do that.
DC 9 is real bad.
Oh, sorry. Right. That's a rank. Right, rank 5's. Like if it was a spell, but yes, it would be doubled. Yes. Okay. Yes. And that just fully counteracts it. Okay. Yeah. Regan, you start to feel this like icky sensation leave your your veins.
Thank you,
And your-
Felix.
The clouded, fuzzy feeling in your head goes away.
Felix feeds me like a greasy sandwich after a night of partying. Oh, my soul is coming back into my body.
That's the form this scroll take, is that it was a always fresh cheesesteak.
Thank you. What a tasty treat that was.
Just an ephemeral cheesesteak.
God, it's nice that I got rid of all of it. Holy crap. That was about to be real rough. Oh my god. Going back
Well, cool. I think the last thing that we have is this mystery door. Could be
Yeah.
anything.
All right.
Does anyone need to be topped off, by the way?
I still
Use a
admit,
little bit more.
yeah, I'm missing some hit points.
Come here.
All right.
Stop You're like about to stab again. Let me just do one of these.
You
Hopefully.
did something to that midnight oil to cause you to feel worse, so
Back to our smoking
What
circle.
do these do?
it is surely Rolf's fault and nothing else.
Whoa.
Enjoy these interesting rolls. 28, and then you get 24 healing with a 8 and a 1.
Hey, it sounds good to me.
I will take that.
Mayhem is feeling much better.
Oh, I'm like, you're so much healthier now with that thing you took.
Yes,
Get bonuses.
it's huge. Like once I remembered that feat existed, I was like, oh, there's not a question as to what's going to be the.
Excellent. I like it.
And I think by now battle medicine's already fallen, or immunity's fallen off too. So
Nice.
I can get beat up even more. Yay!
All right. Oh, I see. That was 24 points of healing. Cool. And Mayhem got 31. Nice.
For robust health, giving an extra bonus 7.
Oh, I see. The midnight oil was used. Okay. And you can look at the notes that you picked up, but let me know if you do, and we can talk about Ralt's notes and his journal. But it seems like for now you've just stuffed them away.
Yeah, I basically, like, with a big arm, sort of collect everything and put it in my bag. I assume everything going on here was bad. It's just what flavor of bad we'll get into.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do all my spells, which I do have a list for, so they'll be really fast. That'll be 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, 10 minutes to prep those quick.
So
There it
you
goes.
can
Tully,
Go
why don't we explore this door during the next 10 minutes?
Well, you open the door to find what looks like a small prison. There are 4 jail cells to either side. Fairly makeshift. Like these aren't like the nicest little prison cells, and they're pretty small. Barely enough room for a single person.
Are they all empty?
I think you can't see them from there.
Nope.
Oh, I see. It's really dark. Oh, you should be able to. Oh! I see what's happened. I forgot to. 1 second.
They're just a bunch of mystery squares.
I didn't configure the vision. There we go. Update. Okay. So now you should be able to see through them if you're standing next to them. Yeah, you walk up to the first one on your right and see a Varisian woman, clearly dead. She's not breathing. The one to the south, the same thing. Another woman seems to be dead. As you look through the 8 cells, it looks like only 2 of the patients are still alive. Both of them are currently unconscious, and they have very like mild symptoms of blood veil. Like you can see a few small pocks breaking out on like their foreheads, but this looks closer to like a day 1 symptom than a day 7.
And these other dead, do they appear to be suffering from blood veil?
Yes. Yeah, all of the dead here. Maybe one or maybe two of them don't have blood veil, but are just maybe they've wasted away, or one of them has like some stab wounds. Maybe they were stabbed to death. Unclear.
Do any of them look like Rowan?
No, they don't appear to. The guy to the north is an older Varisian man, maybe in his like 30s. I say older. He's like in his 30s. He's got like dyed like green highlights in his long black hair that he's combed back. He's got a fancy little mustache there, and a scruff of a beard. He looks like he would otherwise be fairly hardy. And then there's a woman with like purplish red dyed hair, cut short. Also Varisian. She seems to be in, and she's there in the southern cell.
Neither of them are familiar.
No, you don't recognize either of them. Well, society check?
Might as well ask. Question marks. You're blind.
I said blind.
Oh, it came up as private. But that's fine.
Still a question for me.
Yeah, so you each recognize a different one. But only kind of vaguely. Mayhem, you think the guy in the northern cell is a member of the Marines, the Sable Company?
Hmm.
You recognize his hair, and you're pretty sure you've seen him around before, but you don't remember his name or anything about him. Felix, the woman there. I forgot. One sec, let me find it again. Whee. This is why I should have my page bookmarked. Where's the jail? There it is. Oh, yes. The woman is a... you've actually been to her store before, Felix. She's a cobbler. Likewise, you don't remember her name, but she's got a cobbler shop on the same street as you.
Oh. Guess these people
You've
came
gotten
here.
your shoes fixed there several times in the past.
I feel sad that she's in here and that I cannot manage to remember her name. But when we are on our way out, we need to come get these people out of here.
Agreed. Not sure if I can do anything about whatever's ailing them.
Separate problems. We did find some potions upstairs that were supposed to be effective enough to cleanse blood veil, but I don't know how much we trust things that you find in the doctor's office upstairs.
I don't trust them at all. See what we can do.
I'm not sure what you think does that.
It was elixir of life true?
Oh, I see. Yes.
A red
I think
found in
you only found one of those.
Correct. I found exactly one of those. I am considering suspicious all the things that I have taken from the doctor's office upstairs, but
As you should.
Fair. And true elixir of life, it doesn't cure the disease. It gives you a lot of health back, and then gives you saving throws against disease. But you don't think it would necessarily like reverse blood veil.
okay. Are they still in an early enough state that such a thing would help, or would it just be?
Yeah, you think so. Like they, until they get to stage 7, like basically everybody who gets Blood Veil has about 7 days to live, it seems. The disease just gets progressively worse, and most people are not able to succeed at their saving throws. Every time you succeed, you kind of gain a day back. But very few, if no, people have been able to like fully come back from Blood Veil without a lot of help to help them succeed those saves. But help in the city has been limited because there's only so many clerics around, there's only so many doctors around. And quite a lot of people have been getting the disease. Because Regan was able to treat someone who seemed pretty bad. And they seem to be fine now. Brienne, the daughter of... what's her name? Your chef.
Makes sense.
Brianna Salvato.
Taste.
Tace is the chef's name. Thank you. There's a lot of characters.
There are quite a few.
Well, Regan, this place just gets creepier. That's a prison.
Oh. This whole place is a prison.
More like a storage area.
Oh my goodness.
Mostly dead bodies and a couple of hopefully not going to be bodies, but they're not in great shape.
No, I think though that there is still an entire other half of this place that we've not even poked our head into.
We should probably deal with the ones to the north as well. Could you tell how many were walking past when you were listening earlier?
I don't think so, and Jason, tell me if I actually should think so.
It sounded like a lot of people in the hall.
That.
Like at least 3, maybe 4.
It could have been those people from the room upstairs going into the room to the east, because that's what I heard.
Well, if they
going
were able
towards
to get
the
down
east.
here from upstairs, that's a concern. It means the elevator is no longer out of order.
Well, they could have come. Oh, did they come from upstairs or they come from the break room?
I said it was. I thought they were from the break room, but
So did I. You said upstairs, so
Oh, okay.
misunderstood.
either thing could be true. Both would be bad. Both would be bad in their own way.
We'll need to check and make sure the northern room is at least cleared out then. Before we move on.
Hey, everyone. I guess after I'm done with my prep, I'm actually going to use a wand. I keep meaning to use it myself. It's not that interesting, but ant haul, so I can actually carry
Oh.
more bulk for
useful.
8 hours.
Your muscles pop.
My lack of... I gain any muscle at all. Wait, what did I do? Where's the target?
There you go. I can just
that
put
me?
the ant hull on you.
Thank you. Oh, little ant. Alright, I can carry
Cute little ant icon.
Aww.
my arms.
And yeah, that gives you... You can
Plus
carry
3.
3 more bulk than normal.
Whew.
You can
Okay.
take your food
And
scraps back.
Oh,
Your zombie
yay.
friend here is just kind of chilling.
Hi. Alright.
The one you dominated.
Which lasts until your next
We
daily
befriended.
preparations.
Is he...
It'll
Really?
last for 24 hours.
Hello. Oh, friend.
You cast
We're
it
gonna-
from a... yeah. Oh, no, you cast it from your spell slot. But in any case, it'll last for 24 hours.
Cool.
No, I cast from a scroll.
Oh, right. That's right. Yes. So yes, that's why it'll last. There you go.
Yes. Oh, friend. Well... Hello. We can... he could shamble with us.
Yeah, we
We
can
will have
use.
to deal with... politely deal with him.
Let me
Chooses
see
Can
if
we
I can...
send him as a scout into rooms? Do we take the brunt of any sudden attacks, or
That can be the context for why we're going to the room to the north. We are taking our friend here to one of the beds, and then we're not.
Is he mindless?
Yes, he is mindless.
No, we can have a big conversation. That's okay. Don't worry. We'll put him down really fast when he's done.
Yeah, you like try to ask him a question and he doesn't really respond to it. He seems to only respond to commands.
My God, it's Kennedy. Like blinks one eye after the other. It's like, oh, look in his face. Who could explode this?
An eye starts to droop.
Oh no! Put it back. Regan's like fussing over the zombie.
Oh gosh. When in your time, Reagan, I think we do need to head north.
It's okay. Come along.
That zombie
Little
will follow
constraint.
you.
Where'd that
Go unlock this door and
If I
open
stuck
it.
behind this corpse, yes, thank you.
You open the door into the hall, and you can immediately see that the door across the way is open.
Uh-oh. I've stacked us
Actually,
on
both
stuff.
doors are open.
yeah, and it looks suspiciously empty as I gaze through the open doorway.
that is simultaneously reassuring and also not?
Indeed, the break room that you had gone through earlier is now completely empty.
That's not good.
Ooh, they all are on an adventure. That's good.
Did we leave this door closed?
You did leave that door closed before.
Okay.
The one that goes into the clothing room, the supply
In fact, I'm
chamber.
gonna head over there with this room appearing empty and take a quick look-see.
Yeah, you look inside, and the clothes are all still laid out just as they were before.
Okay.
And looks like you're making your way around over towards the entrance, looking past the broken door. And there doesn't seem to be anyone there in the darkness.
Leaning around the corner, just carefully looking. Looks like
you can
the...
fully move. There's nobody there.
Okay. Looks like the torch is still blocking the mechanism.
Yeah, it seems like it. Doesn't look like anyone's come this way. Regan's alarm hasn't gone off.
Does it go off multiple times? Because it went off for when Gelestina went through.
Oh, yeah, I
think
think it can go off multiple times. Or does it end? Let me see. Alarm.
I thought it ended, but
Yeah, that was one.
I was just making
maybe
this
it
up.
does.
I actually don't know.
When you cast alarm, select... It doesn't say anything about ending.
Oh. Well, good for the alarm.
Yeah, I think it can keep going off.
Cool.
That's actually real useful.
Oh,
What else?
now that you've prepared spells again, if you leave a spell slot empty for alarm, it'll stay active.
Was alarm a... It wasn't a spell slot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was...
It was a scroll.
Scroll.
Okay, again, then it'll just last for 24 hours.
I have a lot of scrolls. It's... I somewhat keep
Useful.
track. I kind of know what I throw into my slots for the most part. A lot of summoning goes in my slots.
Well, it certainly seems like these first 4 rooms are now suspiciously empty.
Should we search the barracks here for anything? Do you think it would be useful to look in the chests?
You certainly can if you want. There are some chests, some lockboxes in here.
We're gonna do a quick scour of the room. All the doors are open, I suppose.
Yes, they are.
Debating
Yeah.
whether to close them or to leave them open, make it look like everything is left the way we left it.
I think we should.
Oh, get the zombie in. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Come here.
You bring the zombie into the room. And yeah, you spend 10 minutes kind of sifting through the lockers and chests. And I can drop this here. As you dig through, you find a number of bottles of midnight wine. It's a rich, dark Nidalese wine from Nidal.
Yes.
An onyx panther talisman, an onyx statuette of a skull, and a bunch of money. Amidst other sort of personal effects. But not many. Seems like most of these people just had, just money and like some small bits of food.
Do, 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 do. Money gets in the bar only one way.
By stealing it from other people.
Oh, this is a drug.
Yeah, this is a weird wine.
I mean, alcohol is a drug.
Oh,
That's true.
yes. Yeah.
Am I supposed to know about the drug effects?
Yes, you could know about the drug effects of alcohol.
Yeah, it's just when I click on it, it has all the effects. I just didn't know if that was intended.
Yeah, you would know how alcohol works, and that if you made it to stage 7 of alcohol poisoning, you would die.
Woo!
That is a very concerted effort.
I gotta get to stage 7.
But you can choose to fail against alcohol, so...
It's time to die. Oh my god, there's 10. Okay.
With alcohol lore, can I know how rare this wine is?
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, you would know that you could only get this stuff in Nadal, basically. And where's Nadal again? I forget exactly where it is relative to you. I think it's to the south.
But like, is this a 1 silver bottle of wine, or is this a
No.
1 gold
This
bottle
is
of wine?
it should be quite an expensive bottle of wine.
Oh, it's a 50 gold bottle of wine. Shit.
It's 5 gold apiece.
There's 10.
10.
There were
Okay.
just 10 of them, so it was. Yeah, this is a really nice bottle of wine.
Felix, look.
Hey, we can combine that with all the rest of the wine that you got off the Carowin Manor and have a
My
decent
God.
wine night.
Yeah, these are like good vintages too.
Yeah, I'll put it. Let's see if this explodes my bag. Otherwise, I'll be clanking around with this wine.
She's a student with nothing but bottles of wine.
I have 26 bottles. By the way, this isn't all the wine I have because I put some in my dorm. So I have like 50 bottles of wine.
Regan is secretly a wino. We never knew.
I have
Yeah,
so
so
many drugs in my dorm.
Nadal is the country that's directly to the south of Corvosa.
we are becoming a wine bar.
Goth
Ooh.
god.
Yeah, I think my dorm has like 10 drugs in it and a whole bunch of wine.
And for reference, Nadal has come up before, but I'm not going to remind you when.
I was actually going to say, would we know that Nadal has a propensity to worship a specific god, and that Urgathoa isn't that god?
Yes, you would know that because I think you made that knowledge check before.
Okay. That's strange that there's cooperation between the two. So they might...
It was in the dive to the direction we found a jewelry case from the country. From Nadal. We found crates from Nadal, of which contained a thing, including a jewelry case. So that's a fun link to find a clue, a item from there in here.
Mm-hmm.
And it was shipping containers for spirits.
Oh,
Well,
it was.
I think we found the spirits.
Was it Jason? Can I connect those dots?
Yes, you can connect those dots. there's even more dots to connect. You know something additional related to Nadal.
City sworn to. I actually took good notes on this section.
Oh, good, because I didn't.
The whole
Uh,
country of Nadal.
I just can't pronounce this one. Zokuta? Zonkuthan?
Zonkuthan. Yes.
Um,
They are
with as-
worshippers. They're a country that generally worships Zonkuthan, the
Yeah.
god of
Pain, darkness.
masochism, pain. Yeah.
With Asmodeus and Desna, I have written as side gods.
Yes.
Damn, you did take good notes.
And
Asmodeus, because
What?
I think they're kind of between Corvosa and Cheliax. So there's like a big influence of Cheliax, Cheliax basically just worships Asmodeus. And, I mean, other stuff too, but...
Nadal was a colony of Cheliax for a while.
Oh, right, that's what happened, yes. They, like Corvosa, they ceased to be a colony, and then did their own thing. But Corvosa kind of stayed a city-state, whereas Nadal, I think, kind of more became a proper country.
Yeah, the only other thing I've written around here is some other villages around Nadal. And I know this is spelled wrong because I spelled it like Nissan the car.
Yeah, it's Nidal.
There's one nearby a village called I have it spelled as Egie, Igi. Yeah. This is the problem with reading my notes, is they're written by me.
Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes if you don't know, that's
The only other clue I'll give is that you think you recall a person being tied to Nadal in some way.
Yeah, that's what I remember, but I don't remember which person.
Well, I was going to say I didn't know if we had confirmed that if it was Reiner.
I thought it was a doctor.
Like I think Reiner Daedalus was originally supposed to be from Cheliax, but then was possibly from Nadal. Otherwise, it would have been in Diason. But I don't think.
I wrote down something somewhere.
I have a name written here that I am not even going to try to pronounce. I'm just going to paste it. So other people
I'll
can
allow
go
you a
back.
society check Mayhem.
Rios-
Royce
Royce?
Vindemel? Royce Vindemel was the guy you found, or you believe it's the guy you found on the Direction.
Yeah.
Who was dead.
This is in his block
Oh, yeah, he
of
was the book
text.
owner.
Yes, Mayhem. You think it was Andiason.
Okay.
You remember having a conversation with Cressida Croft about Andiason.
That's right.
Yeah, I have it written as Cressida knows who Andiason is. A rather well-known criminal. And then it's just like a paragraph of crimes. Wow. Yeah, the butchering of multiple villages by a plague.
So she's got the experience. Again, though, Nadal. Surprised that there would be such ardent worship of Urgathoa from Nadal, but I don't know.
It certainly seems like someone mail ordered one disaster for Corvosa. The only thing that's not clear is who invited them all to come here.
I mean, we kind of know. They call themselves the Queen's Physicians for a reason.
That is 100% fair and very likely true.
I would love to believe that somebody is setting up a very complicated plot to make it seem like the Queen is both incompetent and also actively working against Corvosa, but I'm not that stupid.
The simpler answer is probably the true one.
So why would they clear out?
They're gonna do some
Probably
weird ritual.
something in the other room, and we're gonna show up late, and we're gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Oh, sorry.
It's also possible that they're aware that they've been invaded.
Potato,
Thanks.
potato.
More what I'm expecting.
Maybe we come in here with our friend and see how they treat us.
Yeah, look, my friend. See,
We took him out for a walk.
he wants to go.
He needed air.
No, he didn't. We need to make sure he could walk, and look at him go. There
Right.
he goes. Oh,
It
he heard
starts
go. No, to come back.
moving out of the room.
It's like, go, okay. This is like Kennedy. It's like he'll look at you and you can say anything you want. And he's like, none of those were chicken, broccoli, or dinner time. So I'm going to walk away from you now. Very similar.
Those words do not interest me. I leave.
Oh, I can only imagine
So,
during what chicken broccoli gets you.
what really sucks is that it doesn't seem like Rolth is the head of whatever's going on down here.
Nope.
And I don't like that.
He was a subcontractor. He was
Opportunist.
just doing evil.
He was helping. Ooh. So whatever's behind the door is probably worse.
Well, let's go see worse.
We open the door.
Oh my god. Jeez.
All right. The two of you fling the stone doors open to reveal a room full of people all staring at you. It is a massive chamber that's kind of two-tiered. There's catwalks overlooking what appear to be massive wooden vats of some kind of viscous liquid. It's kind of like brownish red that's bubbling and kind of filling the room with this kind of acrid steam. And you think, Mayhem, that's the bubbling sound you heard earlier when you were trying to listen to the door.
Makes sense. Okay.
There are big, like massive wooden handles sticking up out of these vats. Looks like maybe they were used for like stirring, but they're not currently being manned because there are a bunch of cultists in this room, all standing, scythes ready, in battle poses, looking at the door. And just inside, there are 4 zombies here, ready to pounce. There's a layer of 4 skeleton butlers. I don't think you can see all of them. Then
No.
there are 3 Queen's Physicians up on the upper level. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 cultists who are all in various positions of battle readiness. So, roll initiative.
We're closing that door so fast.
I just want to taunt them. I want to taunt them so bad.
Oh, whoops.
Hey guys, what up?
Oh, God.
Woo!
Oh no.
Hold on, let me close my notes.
Mediocre.
Thank God we did drugs, alright?
Drugs and
This was a
a very
great drug
good contract
moment.
on that other check.
Really?
Of
Wow.
course, Regan goes first.
I was ready. I knew they were here.
You knew you were there. I was kind of
They were
hoping
good.
maybe
They were ready to
Felix's
kill us.
plan of like we'll walk in and just be like, oh, we're late. Sorry, let's get in formation real quick.
Holy shit, we're so small.
Nope.
Hold on, I think I put too many things in here.
Remember we are Kavosan health inspectors. We're here to see the giant bubbling vats.
They're gonna need to come to us.
Shoot,
Do you just mass roll them, or how's that? Are you just having to roll them all individually?
I'm gonna have to roll them individually, I think. Oh, I might be able to mass roll them. Let's see.
I'm wondering. It's a You.
You know what? I'm just gonna roll like one per type, and I'm just gonna have them all go on the same initiative.
This is what happens when you give yourself too many toys.
Yes. 'Cause there's a lot of things in here.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens when in a game it starts to struggle. It's like, oh, there's so many. Why would you do this?
Now.
I have crashed games like this before.
Start to run
Okay.
at once. Mm.
I've pulled
like that.
entire cities in Baldur's Gate. I know what happened.
Ah, shit. Somebody's gonna-
All right. So first up are the acolytes of Urgathoa with a 29. Then we have Regan with a 28, Mayhem with a 24, the Queen's Physicians and Bloodveil Zombies at 15, Felix at 15, and then the Skeleton Butlers at 4, bringing up the rear.
That sucks.
Okay. Well, it's the cultists' time. Let's see. Do they do? Okay. They are going to let's just do the range on that. Okay. We'll get 2 blasts of necrotic energy, one coming at Mayhem, one coming at Felix. Can I get fortitude saves from both of you?
Okay.
As 2 of the cultists kind of move in.
23.
27.
Nice.
Okay, you... let's see, those are both successes? Yes, those are both successes, so you both take half damage of... what is this? Ah, there we go. Roll the damage. 7 points of void damage, so you both take half of that. As they both kind of move in, point their sides at you, and fire necrotic energy. The others are going to... what is the range on that? Well, that's also not very far. Okay. Okay, yeah, the others are all just kind of... actually... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the others are all kind of standing their ground, making as if like they're going to all ready actions. So if you get close to any of the other cultists, it looks like they are ready to strike you.
Fun.
Regan.
All right, everybody.
You have, like a fireball by chance, don't you?
No, I don't have a fireball, but I do have little fingers.
Fingies?
Skeleton. Rouse those skeletons, because this surprisingly is not void damage. Place 10-foot burst. Right here. I think. It's a little hard for me to see.
Is it better something there? Oh, no. Okay.
Or if
Yeah.
I moved it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I don't. It wouldn't catch the other
I don't
two.
think you can get anything more, so...
Yeah, I don't think it could get
so-
any more than that. So that catches 2 cultists, 2 skeletons, and 2 of these zombies. I'm gonna just kind of do... Okay, yeah. Let's see. We'll do the skeletons. Give me that reflex save. They both crit fail. And the cultists...
I mean, I'll take as much damage from
they
this one.
rolled, they rolled a natural 1 for a 9. The cultists succeed with a 28. And the 2 zombies here crit fail with a 14. So go ahead and roll the damage.
I will. Oh God! Well, how awful too.
Oh,
They
only
come
2.
up and they tickle their feet.
Really? Is the spell base 2d6?
It's like it's more like an annoyance of a spell.
Skeletons. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Because it causes
Difficult terrain.
Yeah,
And I can
difficult
move it
terrain.
around.
Okay.
So it's just kind of annoying to have it zoom around.
Okay, so the two zombies take double damage,
All four.
which they seem to be weak to. Causes them to take way more damage than you'd think. Like they take 14 damage instead of 4.
Damn.
The skeletons take no damage, even though they crit failed. They are
Alright.
resistant to slashing. And then the two cultists, they succeeded, so they'll take half damage. So they each take 1 point of slashing. But now that they're all in this area, on subsequent rounds, you can sustain it to move it and do more slashing damage. And it's difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So they're like annoyed by it.
Yeah.
Uh,
And do you have a third action?
yeah, little buddy, go.
Okay. 5, 10,
Go
15,
attack.
20.
Anything you can get if you can.
Yeah, the zombie charges
Don't go
in.
into the skeletons, because that's
And it'll just try to like claw at this zombie in front of it.
get him.
As a 14, which will hit.
Woo!
Do damage.
Go, buddy.
That's 8 points of bludgeoning damage to the zombie. It kind of chips away at its health.
Yeah, zombie
Cool.
slap fight.
The zombies are fighting. Mayhem, your turn.
Oh boy. I want to close the door, but I feel like that's just not going to really be as effective as I'd like.
My zombie can handle it.
Just have leave the zombie to just deal with everything.
He's
Man,
great.
Yeah, the zombie said, "Let me solo them."
Yes, he loves it.
Alright, no.
Starts dodge rolling, perfect parrying.
No.
This is how you get a new member of the party.
Gosh, I'm sorely tempted. I really want to just close the door. I'm gonna close the door.
Do it. Woohoo!
And I will then spend 2 actions to prepare an action or ready an action for hitting whatever opens the door that isn't an ally.
Okay. All right, so you close the door, ready 2 actions.
We've left our ally to his doom.
Look, we
He's
were gonna have to deal with them anyway. It's fine.
He told me with his eyes this is what he wanted.
Queen's physicians are attacking. You hear 3 arrows fly as they all crit
My son.
this zombie. So it's going to take this 3 times. Damage, damage, damage. Yes, you hear the zombie get absolutely peppered with bolts as it is obliterated by
Yes.
crossbows.
We don't have to do it later.
Yeah.
All right,
I
it's
guess.
the enemy zombie's turn. This one's gonna move forward and try to open the door.
Get him.
All right. If
The
so,
door's
then-
open.
Oh no.
Natural one for a 19.
I'm gonna hero point it.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, a crit.
There
on the-
you go. 30 crits. Roll critical damage.
All right. 24 points of bludgeoning and is crushed.
All right, you bash its head in. It's still kind of barely standing there.
All right.
And I guess it moved forward and opened the door. That was it. Next zombie is going to kind of move forward and try to attack Felix. with its claws, or claw-like hands.
Nope.
16 is going to miss, though. And the other zombies... I'm just going to move the zombie a little bit. The other zombies are just kind of piling in towards you, but they can't do anything. Felix.
I am going to begin to hum the background music and then hit a high note, giving them a haunting hymn.
Yes.
So that's a
All right.
15-foot cone that I think goes
Yeah.
like that. I'm never clear how to place this correctly.
Is it the corner?
You can do it at a corner. Either way, you can hit all 4 of those in front of you.
Yeah,
And I
that
don't
is
think
my
you can-
desire.
Yeah, you can put it at this intersection here and rotate it like that.
Yep.
And that'll hit all 4 in front of you.
Okay.
Okay, so you hit that high note. Let's see how they do. Here's their fort save.
Oh, no.
Doesn't look good. That
It's
is a
not a-
crit fail with an 8. Roll damage.
Here's that beautiful damage.
All right.
7 points gets doubled. They all take 14 points of damage. One of the 4 zombies, the one closest to Mayhem, is destroyed.
Perfect. Very nice. And the others are
And-
dead, I guess.
Oh, yes, they are deafened.
I don't
All
know
right.
if it's true, but...
Take everything you get, you know.
Hey.
And
maybe
I
the
will.
control is done by voice or something.
I don't know that if they can't be given commands, they're stuck doing what they were doing last. But yeah, for my last action, I'm gonna join Regan in the back row.
Okay, you back up a bit into the macabre art gallery. It's the skeletal butlers.
Hi.
Let's see.
Hi, scaly boys.
This one's gonna move to here.
We ordered drinks.
20. They're trying to like move through the bones that are attacking them. And they'll kind of form a line of butlers. And they're all gonna throw drinks at you. They've got bottles of Millie's wine.
No.
Such a waste.
So expensive.
All 3 of you give me reflex saves.
Oh boy.
They can get this far in. Damn.
It's 34 from Felix. That's a crit
A
success.
one!
16 from Regan with a 2.
Bludgeon me with it. I deserve it. She doesn't even get
did I
out the way.
Thought it
Mayhem?
may not have rolled, I guess.
Oh,
Okay.
there it is. Or
There's
there's
17.
one.
It was a
17,
23
okay.
that I.
Catch the wine.
Yeah, I saw a reflex from Mayhem that was 23.
It's not showing up on mine at all, so I don't.
I
know what's
don't
that.
see it.
Yeah, it just got lost, I guess.
Yeah.
In any case,
17.
let's see. Right, what is their actual mat? Actually, those are all successes except for Felix, which is a crit success. So you take half damage. This is
Can I take full outrage because they're wasting wine?
yes.
Everyone disliked that.
Outrageous.
It's just 6 points of slashing damage. So Mayhem, Regan, you take half. Felix, you take none. So they hurl their bottles,
Can
they
Felix
break and splash.
The bottle.
Sure, Felix,
Gently
you catch a bottle of Middle East
on the
wine.
This is an expensive vintage.
I don't remember where the midnight wines are, but I can just transfer it from their inventory. Here. All right. Oh, I threw it in Mayhem's inventory. Pass it on.
Oh.
You all look the same to me.
Mhm.
Okay, that's the skeletals. The Urgathoans. Let me undo that. Where were the zombies? They were here? Okay. Okay. The cultists of Urgathoa. You guys are all still kind of far. So, let's see. I think... What was that? How far is that to you? 30, 35... Okay. These two cultists are going to kind of move in together. And they're going to target Felix and Mayhem. I need you both to make fortitude saves. As negative energy comes flying towards you as they spend their 2 actions casting harm.
20.
And 26 for Felix.
Yep, yep, yep.
The 20 is a failure, the 26 is a success. Alright, I have to do it like this. Cast versus living, roll the damage. Like so. Okay, so whichever one I said failed, take the 11. Mayhem take 11. Felix take half of the 11.
Ow.
Oof.
Alright. For some reason, the numbers are still hidden. I need to figure out how to undo that. Okay. And the others are... Let's see, they're just going to kind of move in to take up better positions by the stairs, anticipating you.
Conga.
Regan and then Mayhem.
Okay, Regan is going to sustain her spell, which I... Hold on, give me 1 second, because I can't, like, move it. I'm just going to move it forward.
If you go into measurement controls on the left
Oh,
side,
yes.
you can...
Excellent. Yeah, thank you. I never remember where it is. Let's see. She moves it forward 20, so now
Okay.
it is catching all these.
Yep. The skeletal hands kind of burrow through the ground and pop up to like grab at these zombies and acolytes and skeletons. Go ahead and put it in the chat again if you can.
Yeah, let me do that. Whoop, there it is. For you.
All right, the zombies, they rolled a 17, so they all fail except for the... Oh no, the one... Let's see, is it still alive? Wait,
That one's
oh,
dead.
this one's dead. Okay. Yeah, the zombies get a 17, so they regular fail. The skeletal butlers probably resist it, but we'll roll it anyway. They get a crit failure.
So, maybe?
And the Urgathoans, the 2 Urgathorans that are in it, 22, they also fail. So roll the damage. We have fail, crit
Really?
fail, regular fail.
Come on. Tasty 2d6. A redemption
Hey.
of 12.
Damage.
Double 6.
The best the skeleton hands can do.
That tears apart the zombies. One of them falls. Whoop, not all of them. I did not mean to give them all death. Let that happen. Undo that. Boundary, stop it. Okay. Yeah, one of them falls. The other 2 are very close to being destroyed. All right, the butlers, they all crit failed.
Yes.
So
Or-
they might take damage.
So they take double damage.
24.
Yeah, that destroys all 4 of the skeletal butlers.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
As you manage to crack through their resistance. And
My
then
turn got
the
weird.
guys in the back take normal damage. They both take the 12. So the 2 Urgathoans are damaged pretty badly. And there's a whole field of dead skeletons. You've taken all the skeletons out. They're no longer in this combat. The zombie back in. It keeps moving around, but that's fine. Okay. Cool. Anything else, Regan?
I am going to move over here. Can I go in the spot with the little skull? or-
Yes. The lights are actually they're up above. I just didn't I didn't make them on a separate layer.
So she's gonna move here. Very upset because I did have a third move, but all the skeletons are now destroyed. So
Yeah. Well,
now, moving.
They've
you're
been
pretty
dealt with.
healthy. Crap. This is the downside of wizarding. Is there's not a lot of like one move or one action things that I can do here. I could just.
You can from there. You can take cover.
Oh yes, you're right. I will take
You
cover.
you could also close the doors again, like
Reach
an
out.
active comedy.
It's a pretty heavy door.
They have to keep opening them.
That's true. Maybe they'll back up. Can I actually? So I could.
If you went beside Mayhem, you could close the door.
So like next to him up front.
Yes.
right there.
Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm taking cover.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not getting over there. Absolutely not. So I will take cover. I do always forget you can do
Okay.
that.
Cool. You get, I think, the standard +2 circumstance bonus to AC, so I'll just keep that in mind. Mayhem, you're up.
All right.
Let's
do.
using the little skeleton focus instead. Okay, so there's two zombies in front of you that are still alive. You know what? I'll just move the ones that are dead off the field.
That works. Mayhem, we'll focus on the closer one, and we'll just go for a smack on that guy. At 27 apparently crits.
That will crit. It's a zombie. It's not wearing armor.
Yeah, it's not doing a whole lot for it. 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep, that is enough to take that one out.
They're doing their best.
One more zombie down. One zombie remains.
I don't have enough actions. And just going into that space doesn't look like it hurts. It's if it ends up being moved into my space on your turn that it'll cause damage, correct?
Yes. Yeah, it is just difficult terrain by default.
Right.
It does damage when Regan sustains.
Okay, cool.
The hands are already there. They've already scraped and grabbed at stuff.
They'll high five you.
I don't want to go to the room. I'm trying to stay out of the room, and I can't hit this thing. Actually, Mayhem is going to reach down and grab the shuriken that he enchanted a while back with the returning rune, and is just going to fling it at the zombie in front of him.
All right.
And try and hit him that way. So it is a drawn strike weapon.
Yep. Getting drawn strike with shurikens for free.
A 20 hit.
That will hit. Roll damage.
Lovely damage. 7 points of piercing damage, and then the shuriken just appears back in his hand.
Wait, why did that? Oh, it's piercing damage, right? Okay. Yeah, that embeds into the zombie's head, it causes the neck to like kind of snap back, and now the neck is just kind of snapped looking up. I'll say it's blinded because it can't really see you.
Fair enough.
Where's blinded? There it is. It's the first one. It starts with B. Is that all three?
Third action will be to move to the side of the door.
Okay, you tuck
Kind of
into
peer
the other
right.
corner opposite of Regan.
Yes.
I don't feel it.
Okay, the physician's turns. Oop. No, I didn't get to
They
close
close the
Come
door.
Sons of bitches.
on. Yeah, I think we've got 3 arrows. Yeah, they're gonna all kind of reload their crossbows and take their shots at you. Let me see, they might need to move though. Yeah. Okay. I think from there they can all see you. Okay. They are at some range, so they're not going to be the best shots. But let's roll it. Okay, I'll call crossbow, go. That's 1. This is 2. And this is 3. Okay, so that's a 27, which is a hit, a 12, which is a crit miss, and a 19, which is a regular miss. So they're doing the Stormtrooper aim, but one does actually manage to ping you.
Ow.
And that should be for... looks like 20 points of piercing damage and 1d6 acid. Ooh.
Oh my
These are
gosh.
acid-imbued bolts. 6 points of acid damage.
And
So that
20
one,
points of regular damage.
Yep.
Just ow.
Wow.
The last remaining zombie. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20. It just kind of... Its neck is snapped, like, upwards, so it's just looking at the ceiling as it's just crawling forward, like, trying to reach anything. And it has now bumped into the main entry doors behind you.
I love it. He's my favorite now.
Felix.
He's my favorite zombie. Okay. One action, I walk up. Second action, I close the door.
All right.
Third action, I go into a corner over here.
Okay, you back
Maybe
into one
over
of the
here.
side rooms. Or, I see, back right next to Regan at the
Yeah.
entrance to the dormitorium. Dormitologium.
Now they have to come down off the stairs and open the door.
Okay,
Well, there's still
so let's
two that were
see.
right there.
Okay, there's
They're
some
nearby.
guys.
They'll come open the door.
There's some nearby.
They do have to get through the difficult terrain at least, so that'll slow them a little bit.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's 2 actions. Third action is opening the door. One of them will get to swing. I'll say, let's flip a coin. 1d2. If it's 1, it's the top, the north one. That's a 2, so it's the southern one. They're going to take a swing at Mayhem here with their
Okay.
scythe.
Do I have some cover from being around the corner?
Yes, you do have cover from being around the corner. +1 to AC. You didn't take cover. 18's gonna miss though.
Yes.
Okay. Regan. Oh, actually, I'm gonna move in some of the other cultists here, as they're gonna kind of advance a bit. Okay. So downstairs. All right, Regan, your turn.
That's reading. Does it count if I move the spell? Come here. Back and forward. Like that? Does that
Oh,
count if I just move it in? Because I don't think it says.
I don't think
You
you
can
have
move
to
it
move it as part of it. You
up
just
to
can
20.
move it.
Within the spell
Yeah, up to
range.
20 includes 0.
Oh, okay. So it still will trigger if I sustain it.
Yep,
that-
yeah, you can keep it in the same spot.
Okay, cool. Just making sure I didn't have to like fuss with it. So I'm gonna do that. So it's gonna chill there. Rob is
All right.
giggling. I'm sorry if you can hear that.
A little bit, yeah. I don't know if it'll come through on the stream or on the final edit.
Having a big giggle.
Having a good time, that's important.
Give me the
Oh, let me
the
put it-
spell
yeah,
so they can
there it
do
is.
the reflex save. I'll just
25.
do. For audio listeners, I've just been rolling 1 save, 1 attack for each group, just to save me time because there's a lot of people. 18, they all fail. So this is 5 you managed to catch here.
Whoa.
There's the damage 10.
Good damage.
Yeah, 10 points of damage to all these cultists as the skeletons rake at their legs and arms, trying to grab at them from the beyond.
You're doing so much worse than the rat. the The blind rat did better. And for my second, didn't realize that this had range, so Regan is going to cast haste on Tully. Or Mayhem, excuse me. Or I can just make a whole new tab and not know where I am. Alright. Haste is coming. There it is. So you get quickened. I was trying to move in to touch you, and I was like, crap, he moved again, and it is 30 feet, so.
Okay, so you gesture with your staff, and spell magic flows across the hallway to Mayhem on the other side, giving him a little boost of speed. Mayhem, you've got a boost of speed.
Fun. With that boost of speed, Mayhem's going to step with the regular action. He'll use his his quickened action here to strike at the one who attempted to hit him with his nightstick. That's a good number. 32 to
Yeah,
hit.
that looks like a crit. Yep, 32 crits.
27 points of bludgeoning damage and is crushed.
You crunch him. He's like doubled over in pain. He's barely hanging on.
Emotionally crushed. How could you hurt me?
We will do. Go ahead. We're going to go ahead and sheath the shuriken and go into dueling parry with our last action.
All right.
Stand at the door.
Cool. The Queen's Physicians. They're going to kind of position themselves. Mayhem's the one they can see, so they're all going to, reload, shoot.
Hopefully I got some friends providing me some blockage, maybe.
Yes, indeed. I maybe should have done that last time. So yeah, you'll have +1 to AC from that. Alright, here's the crossbow attacks. First one, second one, and third one. Where they? Huh?
Does
Oh, they're there. 21, 23, and did it? Was there a third one?
No, I was 21, 23, and 29.
Oh, okay. It didn't show me the 29, but I guess the 29 hits.
With the +1 to AC, that would be exactly enough.
Okay. Alright, so they just barely hit you with one of those shots. That is 13 points of piercing damage and 1d6 acid. Which is 3.
Ow.
And that's their turn. These zombies are all... Oh, there's one zombie. It turns around 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, and bumps into this cultist, who's trying to yell at it in Necrol, but the zombie doesn't seem to be understanding its commands.
It is blind and deaf.
It is blind and deaf. Felix.
I love it. This is the best. I would like to toss an unusual alchemical bomb over to one of the Ergothoan followers.
All right,
in the
there's
back of the
pair
group.
of cultists here.
Correct.
Yep.
See if we can hit those folk.
Let's see what you've thrown.
Ooh!
That is a critical.
What a toss.
Let's see how
Like
do
a
I know
shit
which
me
one it is?
It has the fire
guess-
tree. I don't know what that
Oh,
means, but it has the fire tree.
Go ahead and roll the damage there.
All right.
Yep, that is a big burst of fire damage. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Was that the? Oh, yes. Here we go. I will identify it for you. You now realize that it is Alchemist Fire.
Fun.
Okay.
But it does a burst of fire damage to the main guy you targeted here, 7 points, and a persistent fire damage. and then the other one will take the splash fire. So now the southern cultist there is burning.
Very cool. That was fun. It was fun enough. I'll throw another one.
All right.
Same target.
Same bomb or a different kind?
Same bomb.
Okay.
I'd have to go pull another one out of my
Yeah, there's
bag.
multiple. All right, 21 will hit. Roll the damage. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to take double damage because that was a crit. But let me go ahead and roll the... Okay, that's 3 points of fire damage to the base one and 1 point of splash damage here. Let me remove resistant fire. Let me undo the previous fire damage, and then I will double it. Oh, and this... Oh, you rolled critical. Oh, you didn't roll critical.
The first
On
one
the first one?
was a 30.
Double dice, so
Oh, is it double dice there? It looks like only 1d8.
that's what I'm saying.
Plus
It
one.
wasn't. It wasn't.
Oh,
Doubles.
okay.
I
yeah,
didn't.
could you actually click the critical button on the first one?
Okay, here it goes.
Because it will be more... There
More
you go,
critical.
10. 10 points of fire damage. Okay, cool. So that was throw, draw, throw.
Yeah. So that's 3 actions.
Yep, sounds like it.
Cool.
The Acolytes.
Excuse me, my dueling
They're all-
parry is still up. Thank you very much.
They're all getting a little bit of health back. As you can see, they seem to be empowered by some kind of void aura that they're all giving off of each other. But it's a very minor amount of healing. And they seem to be consumed with some sort of zealous fury as they're all just kind of throwing themselves at you. Mayhem, this one right here, is going to try to attack you with his scythe.
Okay.
Actually, let's see. There's a whole group here. We'll do... They're all just kind of trying to pile in. So I think these 4 are all going to attack you
Okay.
with their scythes. So I'm going to roll 4 attacks. 1, 2, 3. Hello?
Just barely. Well, it depends on which one it is, I suppose.
4. Okay, I think it dropped 1 again, so I'm going to roll 1 more time because I can't see what the result is.
Yeah, I see the 4.
Okay, I didn't see one of them. So the ones I see are 14, 28, 25, and 14. And it looks like only the 28 hits.
Would hit, but which one was it that did that? Because there may be cover if it's one of the backline ones.
I'll roll a 1d4, and I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, left, right, top, bottom. 1, 2, it's a back one. You have cover.
Then I have 1 extra AC, which means it does not hit.
Okay, it just kind of scrapes you. But I will need a fortitude save, as the other 2 are going to hit you with some negative energy from another harm.
Ow. Where we go? 27 on the first one.
27. Oh yeah, I should actually do 2.
Okay, that's fine. 27 on
What?
the first one, and a 23 on the second.
Okay. Cool. Let's... those are both successes, so... Let me roll damage. If there was damage before, I don't know what it is, so just don't
Didn't
click
see
that
any
one.
damage, So
Okay.
there's some now.
So there's 10 points of void damage, and...
So half of that.
17, so both of those will get halved,
So 5.
as they
and
both
8.
cast 2 action harms on you, trying to sap your life energy. Okay.
Rude.
Regan.
I'm going to continue to sustain. So let me put that in for you. There it is. Do the reflex rolls.
All right.
My
reflex
god, there's so
save.
many in there.
Yep, there are 6 in there currently, and they all failed with a 21.
Are all in a line.
So give me damage.
Yes.
This is doing some work. It's good.
Go, my little skeleton. 6
Aw.
damage
Hey,
from the
six,
little
6.
hands.
That's
Yeah, they all
36
take 6
six
points, and I think that killed one of them. Yes, the one in front of Mayhem is grabbed in the leg by one of these skeletons, and it pulls him down to the ground. Another one grabs his face and like scrapes at the skin, tearing the flesh off.
They're doing so well.
And so he falls screaming, and is dragged under the like
Ooh.
into the ground.
That'll teach you for having this artistic skeleton mass underneath your building.
Right.
And then my...
You have
okay.
2 more.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a electric arc to the zombie, and he might have cover, but the guy next to the zombie.
The guy next to him. Okay, yeah,
I
he'll
can
just get like a
partially
+1 to his
see.
reflex save.
Let me just do this real quick.
Probably enjoyed the whole thing, says chat. Yes.
Yeah, it's like, yes, the skeletons. He loves it.
Sweet release of death.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they actually don't like death that much. They're kind of anti-death.
Don't they? That's what their whole thing is.
So, oops, that I just rolled that twice. Wait, what's? Oh, I see. I rolled the underground one. Okay. Let me try this one. Who's here? Who's still alive? Roll reflex save. There's the acolyte. That is a crit fail on a 12, and the zombie is also almost certainly going to crit fail. Yeah, 15 is another crit fail. So they both crit fail.
I'll
Roll
give-
damage, they take double.
So I'm just gonna roll this. Jesus. Okay. 14 for and then
14
double
doubles
Yeah.
to 28 for both of them.
that. Oh my goodness.
Killing or destroying the zombie and the acolyte.
I forgot that I got a new spell rank, and so this does a lot better. I was like, why is this so strong?
It does.
Oh yes, this is
Yeah.
a heightening level.
Yes. Blessed cantrips. And that's my turn.
Okay. Mayhem.
All right, we're going to stride amongst the skeletons with our quickened
Into the
action.
bones.
And we'll take a shot at the one in front of us to begin with.
Okay.
Gonna bash him in the head. That looks like a good.
Yep, 29 will crit.
Okay. 23 points of bludgeoning damage and crushed. And I can't push him. Can I push him this
Yeah, you
direction?
can push him back away like that, yeah.
It would be 10 feet. So
Oh, 10
yes,
feet? That
That's
diagonal is 5, so it'd go there.
that works. That's perfect. That's great. All right, and then Mayhem will turn on the one to the north, just above that one, and will attack it as well. Going
Okay.
for combat grab on this one. A 21 to hit?
21 will hit.
Okay, no critting this time. That's all right. But he will take 12 points of bludgeoning damage and is grabbed.
All right. There's grab. Okay.
Oh no, I got a third action or a fourth action.
Oh, sorry, you have a 4th action. Haha.
I aced it.
That's not the
thanks
name of
to
the
me.
show.
And we're gonna beat him up a little more.
Okay.
Is that the show where we talk about the show that we
That's
just
not a good
rolled?
roll. 13. I'm going to
Yeah,
hit
13's a
Parapoint
miss. Okay,
because a 20 looks like a better number total.
that will hit.
I want this one unconscious. 11 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Close. 11's not quite enough.
All right.
As you,
I'll
this is Nightstick. Yeah, you've got him chokeholded. You're beating him over the head. He just won't die.
Hilt's just bash in the backside of his head.
The physicians are gonna take their 3 shots at you. Since you're a bit closer, they can
I don't
actually.
have anything for me, yeah.
yeah, they don't have. They can shoot over these guys, so they're elevated. Okay, so let's do the crossbow shots. Do shot 1. I think I just need to do it slower, and that way it won't consume them. There's 1. Crossbow shot 2. This person's a 23. That will miss.
That will hit.
Second one is a 28, which will hit. And the third crossbow shot is a 24, which is going to miss due to range penalty.
One of these
Just
is a
like
better
that.
shot
Too far.
consistently than the others.
Yeah.
Yes, it seems like only one can hit each time.
Oh, this is gonna hurt me a lot.
Ooh. Nope. It's 7 points of piercing damage and 6 acid. Yeah, acid.
See?
6 points of acid. There you go.
It burns.
Ooh, I love the acid dice though. It's green.
Yeah, it's a cool little dice. I like it.
Yeah, I'm
All
down
right,
to
that's the
about
positions. Zombie is gone.
it. No more zomb.
Remove zombie.
Sorry, zombies.
No zomb will come.
Felix.
I miss you, zombie. You were best, zombie. I'm gonna hurl another alchemist fire.
Ooh, which one are you targeting? This one?
Yes.
Nice.
That 20 is a hit.
Roll that beautiful damage.
So that'd be draw and throw. For 7 points of fire damage to him. And 1 persistent fire. And then all of the ones around him take 1 point of splash fire damage. Oh, you know what? I forgot to roll the persistent fire damage their last turns. They should have taken 2 points of fire because that was a crit. They did not get rid of it last time. Okay, with a 12.
I'll take
Sorry,
that.
continue. They are refired because it's the same one. They're still burning.
And then for my last action, I will lingering composition rallying anthem.
All right.
Here is that performance check.
And you guys have increased a level now, so it's gotten slightly higher. You're 7, so it's DC 23. 27's a success.
3 wonderful rounds of rallying anthem.
Okay, top of the round, it's the Acolytes. Okay, so the Acolytes in the back are charging forward to try to get closer to the action. The other ones, okay, one is grabbed by Mayhem, so I think it needs to try to escape. Do they have that? Maybe he won't try to escape. Maybe he'll just try to attack you. Okay, so the close Acolyte is just going to attack. Or the one that you've got grabbed. That is a 23, which is going to miss.
Yes, it will.
And then he's going to try to cast a spell.
I'm going to hit him for trying to cast a spell. Should know better. He does not cast a spell.
No, that's a 37, which will crit.
If he may not survive to cast a spell, but even if he does, he will not cast a spell.
Probably not. Let's say 24 points of bludgeoning damage. Yeah, no. You bash his mouth. Like, as he's starting to chant the divine words, you just, like, smack his jaw, dislocating it. And his neck snaps, and he twists and falls to the ground. Off and kill him as well. Oops. Die.
Right.
Okay, he's also gone.
Who's next?
Okay, well, that was his turn. 2 of these guys just came in. The other 3. Okay, this guy here who's on fire, he's going to unleash a big wave of necrotic energy.
Ooh.
As you'll cast Harm as a 3-action activity. I think, Regan, you are...
Ooh.
You are hidden from this, so you're fine. Felix and Mayhem, I need fortitude saves.
Sure.
I don't want to listen to his wave of mutilation.
Stupid. Something we did, right?
What was that?
There's something that says stupefied in the block, and I was wondering if that's not something we did to him.
Oh, why is he stupefied? Oh, is crushing stupefy him?
Enfeeble and... It's enfeeble and something.
Maybe you're stupid when you're on fire?
Clumsy and enfeeble, but not stupefy. I don't know where the stupefy is coming from.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the stupefied came from either. Oh! Ha 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 ha! I remember now. He's drunk.
Oh.
They were getting drunk on the wine they threw at us?
Oh,
He's gonna make a
no.
flat check. Okay, the 18's enough.
I
forgot.
I just assumed it was an accident or something. Okay.
I feel a
No.
little bad now.
He's a little bit tipsy. He was one of the two that you saw in the break room having a nice drink. They indulged a little bit too much, but okay. So sorry, that was a success from Felix. Where did Mayhem's go? Did you roll a fortitude save, Mayhem?
Oh, I did. Where'd it go? Okay.
I know. Roll again.
I'm eating this a lot. That's fine. 23.
23 will succeed, so you'll both take half of the 8 points of void damage. So you'll both take 4, but all of the cultists here get to heal off of that.
Oh. Interesting.
They love the harm.
As you see them all, like, get reinvigorated, and that leaves 2 more. So this guy here is going to do his attacks at you. Oh, he's going to do... he's actually going to cast a spell first. I need a will save, please.
Ooh, that's
From
not good.
you.
Uh, 21.
21 is a success. You're frightened 1, but you're a fighter, so you might have something to say about that.
Actually, yes. Bravery, I think it's called. Yes, that one. If I gain the frightened condition, or if it's a will save against the fear effect, I get a critical success. So.
Oh, okay. Then yes, you get a critical success. He tries to like fill your mind with images of undead rising, but you just close your eyes and shake it off, like blink it away. And he angrily then swings his scythe to try to hit you. That should be +1 from that, so 30. I had the wrong one selected. Which looks like that hits.
It does hit, yes.
For 11 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
And then that lets this last one get up close. And he's going to likewise try to strike at you. Scythe. 16 isn't enough. And he'll do a second strike. 15's a crit miss. Okay, so they're just running up to you, swinging their scythes. You're parrying them with the, with your baton. One glances off of you thanks to the magical shield provided by Rallying Anthem. Regan.
Alright, I'm gonna sustain and scoot this back
Thank you.
a little bit.
Not catching Mayhem in it.
Yeah. Woo! So let me put that in one more time. There it is.
Okay, these 5. Oh, I was about to roll a 5. Let me just roll 1. Okay, let's save. Though 1 is one clumsy? Yeah, one's clumsy, so they'll take it minus. Oh, they all crit failed anyway. They rolled a 10.
For the damage, so this is double this, so it'd be 8.
Double 9. They all take 18 points of damage as the claws grab and scrape at them. The one in front of you is just barely alive. Scraping by.
Unfortunate.
I'm gonna doctor's visitation. Can I be in this corner and get him, or should I just be here?
I'm gonna say you probably need to be there, yeah, where you are.
That is fine.
Doing it from around the corner would be a bit tricky.
Let me treat
It's the cat in the box just
you.
batting at things.
Yeah.
Just comes out and starts batting. But it's healing.
Treat wounds. We are gonna roll that. This would be a 27 to apply 29 healing to Mayhem.
All right. Yep, that is a regular success on your DC 20.
You get a
Sorry,
little
appreciate
bonus.
it. Thank you.
And
It's
then
the
I will
bonus.
move
It goes
in.
from 29 to 36. All right. You
So
tuck
now
into the
I'm-
corner. Mayhem, it's 1v5.
All right. Starting with number 1 here.
It's even odds.
Actually, no, not starting with number 1 here. We're going to stride forward and start with the one straight in the middle here,
Okay.
who may still be on fire. Or is that one-
Oh, yeah, sorry. He should have been on fire. Let me see if this kills him. No, it does not kill him.
Oh, it's still 2. But we will smack him and see if we can extinguish his fire in that way.
All right. Yeah. 27 is a crit that absolutely crushes his 3 HP, regardless of what you roll, but you can roll it for fun.
Let's see what the numbers are. 23. Okay.
Yeah, 23 kills him. He's dead.
So that was stride, smack. We will turn our focus on the one who seems to also be suffering over here, and we will hit him as well.
Okay, the one there to the north of you.
16 doesn't look like it does it.
16's a miss.
I'm going to use a hero point.
Okay.
A 20 does.
Yep, 20 will hit. Roll damage.
Okay. 14 points of
And
damage.
that likewise is enough to take care of the 1 hit point he had remaining. As you clock him across the face, and he is 2 destroyed.
I want to hit another one. I'm going to go defensive, and we will go into defensive parry. And be ready for when a number of bolts come flying in my direction, as is about to happen.
Yep. As is happening currently. Some bolts fly. Pew pew pew. We'll roll the 3 bolts. That's 1 for 23 is a miss. Second one, it's a higher number, 28, but that'll
Barely
miss thanks to dueling parry and rallying anthem.
That one
and
dude in
then-
the middle is so good at hitting consistently, though.
And 24 is sadly a miss as well. So you're shot at multiple times, but the arrows all go wide. Felix.
Cool.
There are 3
I'm-
remaining acolytes and 3 remaining physicians.
I know.
Up on the balcony.
And, like they're two different annoying classes of problem. I want to set myself up for next turn, so I want to spend 2 of my actions casting haste on myself, so that I can have 4 actions later.
Okay.
And then one of my actions, I'll cast shield just so that I can have a little bit more AC.
Sure.
Okay. Just in case. So you start tapping your foot, trying to get into the rhythm. And next turn you will be a little bit faster since Quicken doesn't kick in right away. But okay, that's your turn. The Acolytes of Ergothoa. I'll get a little bit of healing. It hasn't been helping them that much, but let's see. We're gonna have one step over here against the side of the wall and go for a strike. We'll go for 2 strikes. Scythe strike 1 is a 23, which will miss. Scythe strike 2 is almost certainly gonna miss. That's a crit miss with a 9. The other one is finally going to take advantage of some flanking here and get.
He was standing right there.
Yes, he was.
I'm going to hit him.
Okay, take your reaction.
I thought I could stop him from moving, but I'm going to hit him anyway. 6 to hit, so I mean, I guess if he goes unconscious, that will stop him from, moving.
He has 35 HP. You kill him. Sorry, that was 36 to hit. Yeah. Okay, 26.
And crushed, but
Okay.
He is crushed. He's fine. He's only got 9. He's cool.
He's still going. It's good.
All right, he'll sidestep. Take advantage of that. Sweet. That's not hitting. 17.
No, it's not hitting at all.
And he's gonna use another harm on himself.
Oh, he's gonna heal himself.
Yeah, he's gonna heal himself.
Okay.
Roll damage, healing, get a little bit of juice. Yeah, he'll take a little bit of healing using a 1-action heal. And that leaves a third one, who's going to charge through 5, 10, 15, 20. That is enough to get towards Felix.
Boo.
We'll put a shield spell. Unfortunately.
Oh, he can actually reach both of you. So he will attack Felix first. With 17 is going to crit miss.
How about no?
And then he'll, as that bounces off of the shield, he'll then kind of turn, see Regan there in the corner.
Nothing.
And then try to swing at her.
Ooh!
But 9's also not going to hit. Regan.
I'm gonna sustain and move this.
There's not a great place to move it unless you can move it up the stairs somehow.
Gonna. It's dark. I don't know if it can go up the stairs. Can these go up the stairs?
You could make it, if it moves up along the stairs, yes, I would allow it to go up the stairs.
Okay.
Or, wait, how's it worded? What's the...
Yeah,
It might not make sense if it's coming out of, like, a railing. Oh, yeah, it has to be from a solid surface, such as a stone floor. Yeah, I don't think it can go up the stairs.
I would think it'd be a little odd to be on the stairs.
Yeah. The
So
idea
it's
is that they're
gonna-
kind of bursting out of the ground, and
Yeah.
the catwalk isn't really solid ground in
Yeah, I
that
don't.
way.
I would find that odd.
But it's
Yes.
magic.
It is magic, but...
All right, I'm gonna move
But-
it here because it avoids Tully. If I'm over
Okay.
there.
That's in the range for one cultist.
Yes, it is.
This is a reflex save.
Oh, let me.
Hey.
29.
29, which is a natural 20, which is going to crit succeed. Finally.
Yeah.
Finally. He sees it coming.
Yes, he knows.
It's a little too late, but they're learning. They're becoming more powerful. If only there were more than 2 of them left.
So I guess, do I even have to roll since he takes none of it?
No, you don't have to roll the damage.
Yeah. He's doing great. But for my second and third, this guy's in front of me. I can kind of see this guy. I assume he gets some form of cover, but I'm gonna electric arc.
Oh yeah, you can electric arc them. There's one in the doorway that was just attacking you and Felix. And then the one that just dodged.
Yeah.
See if you can
that
dodge a
goes
second
fine.
time.
Yeah. Dodge.
The
this.
close one crit succeeds.
Does a great job.
They're finally
know.
stepping up.
They're learning.
This is what I like to see. And the back one is going to succeed on the 27. So it'll take half damage.
Let's just roll a little tiny. Ooh. So have 14, 7.
7 points of electricity as the electricity like hits the corner, bounces off this wall, and then like arcs to the guy around the corner there.
Bzzzt.
Mayhem.
Okay. I don't like the exposure that would leave. Mayhem's going to first move down to this cultist near the stairs. And will hit him for a second action.
Okay.
With a natural 1, we're going to hero point it.
All right. That's the last hero point, I think, for you.
Probably.
Hey,
37.
that turned it into a crit with a 37.
Should hopefully be enough for him to go down. 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
28 is enough. You flip around behind him and knock his ass out cold.
Move, attack, running up the stairs. 5, 10. Is it difficult for me going upstairs at all?
Yeah, just this first stair, like
5,
this one
10,
tile of stairs.
15,
5, 10, yeah.
20, 25, and 30 exactly gets me there. As we circle around, running up the stairs to where there's a line of doctors with crossbows is. And grab it. We're going to go for combat grab on the nearest one.
Okay.
And use him as a shield against his friends. Hit.
33 will crit.
All right, and we will take some damage. He is crushed, and he is grabbed. 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, you smash him in the chest. He doubles over, then you grab him by the throat.
Yep, and just I haul him around, and I'm using him as a shield against his friends who also have crossbows still.
All right.
And it's all of my actions.
Maybe he's
That is
the
all
one
of
who
your
did
actions.
well.
I don't know. One of them was hitting me, and I'm done with it.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. This one's going to kind of back away to try to get a good shot at you. And is going to attack. But you will have some cover there still. Uh, 13's a miss. So shot goes wide. And then he's reloading. So move, strike, reload. And this one is also going to back up away from you. Wait, 5, 2, okay, here. So he doesn't have to take the range penalty. So he backs up and then fires the crossbow. Bang.
Because of Rally Anthem.
Alright, because it's by 1. It hits. And kills the Queen's Physician in your hands.
Oh my god.
You just barely managed to get the Queen's Physician in the way, successfully using him as a shield.
Bolt in the eye, and then we just let the body drop. Okay. One of you bastards down.
Alright, that's the 3 physicians, now 2. Felix.
That totally just more or less did my turn. That was cool.
Decided to break up that freaking firing
There's
line.
danger.
I know. I quickened so that I could double move essentially all the way to here.
Ooh.
And then I had
okay.
a line attack I was gonna use, but instead I'll close, I guess, to there, which I think is still within 60 feet. And we will go ahead and telekinetic projectile. I'll throw some big rocks at him. Tell me if I've moved too far.
I think that's 70. Yeah, I think you can get to here, but you can still aim the telekinetic projectile. I think. Maybe.
Yeah, that's 25
That's
feet.
25. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I'll pick up some of the stray bones that seem to be littering this place, and just bludgeon him with.
Yeah, there's a lot of stray bones down on the ground there.
In a maelstrom of bones.
Roll the attack. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, that 34 is definitely going to crit, even with having to do that through Mayhem.
I don't have a roll crit button. I just have a roll damage button.
Just hit the
press
roll
it.
damage button twice.
Yeah. Ooh, very good.
Oh, why didn't? Oh, there it is. I see. 17, and then roll it again.
Oh, it didn't pop up the second time?
I
Oh,
saw a 17
I
and
see.
a 20.
Oh, see, in chat it shows it. Okay, it didn't show up on my screen, but all right, 17, and then 20 is enough to kill him. That bone lodges, like flips, goes sharp side in, like impales him in the temple. He Wilhelm screams as he falls into this vat of liquid.
Then yeah, those are 4 actions.
I haven't practiced my
Complete
Wilhelm
recall.
scream. Oh! Oh! Okay. It's hard to do it on command here. Okay. I'll need to work on my party tricks. Alright, well, the Acolyte's turns.
Whee!
Let's see. This one's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get over here to Regan.
I believe that I've been
And is going to attack as everyone's left you behind. 15's gonna miss. I have hero points. I'll use one, sure.
I'm like, if you don't use hero points here, you're a fool because my ace is
Damn it,
no!
16. No. It's still rolling low. Okay.
Points again!
And then his second attack is an 8, which is a natural 1. He is not hitting.
okay.
The other one is going to kind of sidestep here, trapping you, and is going to then do his 2 attacks. There we go. That's better. 31 will hit, but not crit. 14 points of slashing damage.
There we go. Big ouchie.
And actually, since it's right here, sure. I'll cast a 1-action harm. Give me a fortitude save.
Sure.
As he imbues the scythe with necromantic energies.
Fuck off. Natural 20.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Fine.
I haven't just been harmed by poison for the last 3 hours.
All right, Regan, you got 2 cultists right on top of you.
I hate this. This is the worst.
Zap him.
I can zap them. Well, the bones are gonna come over.
I can come give a hand too if need be.
It's, you know what? It's never been better to be in a corner. That's what I say to make myself feel better. 1, oh, I can only 5, 10, 20.
Yep, you can just
Over.
barely move the bones into range,
Come here, my
catching
bone.
both of them and not you.
Ugh. I go, ugh. And then, let me put it in for you.
Since there's only 2 now, I'm just gonna roll them separately.
The reflexes. They might be pretty reflexive.
The left one is a crit fail on a 12, and the right one is gonna crit fail on a 12. They both roll the same fucking number.
You got the 2 natural 20s earlier. You can be happy with those.
You may roll them separately,
Fair.
but they choose to roll together.
So an 8 times 2, 16.
16 points of damage. Wait, hello? I selected this one. I selected them. Double damage. They both take the 16 points of damage. They're both still standing. They're looking pretty rough
And
as
I'm
they try to
gonna
grab at you.
electric arc them. Because I don't like, shoot.
All right.
They have to reflex again.
Reflex the left one gets a 19, which is a fail, and the right one
he's doing great.
Gets a 26, which is a success.
So we
So
will
damage,
do a
please.
roll. We got a 7.
Oh,
Okay.
So-
So the left one takes full 7 points. The right one takes half. And that's 3 actions.
Yeah,
She hisses.
hisses in because she doesn't expect. My goodness.
All right. Mayhem, you're up.
you got that? This one here.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
go take care of Regan.
5,
Electricity
15.
coming out.
20, 25, 30, running back down the stairs. 5, 10, 15, 20 to come back because
Oh, thank
Drake is
God.
in a corner. We do not like that.
I'm a wizard.
We will strike
She says, like, cowering in the corner.
I'm just a wizard.
24 hit.
24 hits, roll damage.
All right. Oh my goodness. Awful rolls. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
9 points is not quite enough. He's still hanging in there.
Then we're going to hit him again because that's what I do here. I hit things. Though
Nope.
not always. An 18 is going to miss.
18's a miss by 1.
So that was everything.
That was 4. It was 2 move to attack. Yep. Felix.
Doesn't Nick get a turn? Okay.
Who?
I think you skipped the doctor shooter.
Yeah. Normally they get to go-
I see. It double went. Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Because
I-
Mayhem end her. Yes, I see. Okay, thank you. You know what, Felix? Get a hero point for that. Hero point.
I could go and go kick its butt, but thank
No,
you.
when you correct me in a way that's harmful to you, I will give you hero points. I mean, it's not that harmful to you. These guys are not that much of a threat anymore, apparently.
I have so many hero points.
But when you break up the line of them, it helps.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Watch him
okay.
like crazy crit.
He's moving in. He already reloaded his crossbow. He's gonna take the shot. But I think he's out of... Okay. 30 will hit, but he's out of acid
Fancy ones.
shots. 15 points of piercing. And third action is going to be to kind of like let go of the crossbow with one hand and draw a dagger in the other. So he's got dagger and crossbow. Felix.
Oof. He's rude.
As he stands there in the
going-
middle of the catwalk, menacing
I'm gonna-
with his dagger pointed at you.
And like he gets beaten about the head and neck with another avalanche of bones.
All right, telekinetic projectile.
Ooh.
That looks like a crit, 31.
Don't bring a knife to a bone fight.
Oh.
Oh shit, that's
Please enjoy
Double
42
21s.
points of boning damage.
yeah. Completely battered. You managed to lift a whole array of bones that go like smash into it, knock him off the side. He is dead. That is the last of the Queen's Physicians. There are 2 acolytes of Urgathoa remaining, and you still have 1 action left, or I guess 1 action and a hasted action.
10, 15, 20, 25?
Yep, that works.
I can't really see that last physician. Darn it.
The last acolyte, yeah, just
Yeah,
barely.
the last
You can
acolyte.
tell that there's like a figure there fighting Mayhem, but you can't quite see him from there. But you still have a hasted action, I think.
Yeah, I still have a hasted action, which means, and I can only use it for striding and striking, right?
Yes.
So it means that I can.
Well, so you
Oh,
you
that-
call the actions during your turn your quickened action as long as it is a stride or a strike. So
Yeah,
one
so
of your
since you
stri-
just did a stride, that can count as the hasted action.
Okay. Because yeah, what I would like to do is to get Rallying Anthem back up again. I'm not going to try and focus it. I just want it up for a round.
Okay. It should give Mayhem a little bit of a defensive boost. As the acolytes are back at it again. They get their tiny bit of healing. Hey, what does this do again? It's not useful here. Okay. Yeah, since Mayhem's here, he's gonna try and turn and swing at you, the one that's closer.
Okay. That's gonna hit.
29 will hit.
Yep.
For 13 points of slashing. He'll then kind of step to the side.
Can't step, so...
Oh, it's difficult terrain because of the bones. He can't step.
Mm-hmm. The bones are making it hard to move around.
Ah, shoot. Well, he knows you have this now. Ooh.
Sorry, he's boned.
What is he gonna do?
He can hit me again. He did a pretty good job the first time.
Does he have... No. Oh, he can step out, I guess. That way?
It's true.
Okay, he steps out. And will strike at Regan with his third attack. Or third action. Since he was kind of on the edge there of the radius.
How's he doing?
17's gonna miss. The other one is going to swing at Regan first, since she looks like a squishier target.
I am. Ooh!
Oh,
no.
Ooh,
there we
look
go.
at that.
32 will crit, thanks to natural 20.
Yep.
She's distracted by the other one stepping.
Big juicy 31 points of slashing.
Almost all my HP.
And they'll carry that sweep through towards Mayhem. Oh, actually, no, they don't want to do that. They will use a 2-action harm on their buddy here, who's really hurt. Versus undead or healing. They're paired up. Yum yum. Alright. They are juiced. Necromantic energy's flowing, they're vibing.
I'm
They're
not
working in
juiced.
sync. Regan, you are at 9 HP.
I am at 9 HP. I am a little tiny baby. She will sustain her spell though, because she loves to do it. And ugh. Yep, she's in her corner. That. So
Okay.
let me put it
Yeah,
in
you
one more time.
Can catch both of them again.
But,
Reflex saves with the rouse skeletons. I think that's the top one. 10,
One?
natural 1, and 21. So the top one crit fails, the bottom one regular fails.
So we have 7.
7 points of damage. So I think that kills the top one.
That's what
14.
he
Oh,
deserves.
not quite.
Oh.
And the bottom one takes 7 points of damage. The north one is hanging on by a literal thread.
These 1 hit point
And
jerks.
also I am as well. So I want to move through my skeletons. 5. 10.
Well, it's 5, 10
Yeah.
for the first move, and then 15 go there, yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I have a lot of movement.
Okay, so you
I
just
move
duck around
out.
the corner.
Do I have... I don't, I'm just gonna keep kinda... Is this very, there's no, like, I can't take cover behind the rungs of the stairwell, can I? Oh, no, I can't. I'm moving. Never mind.
Okay, you could, the rungs of the stair are enough to take care of them, to take cover from, yes. or with.
Uh,
But
but I can't.
it sounds like
quite
you
do it.
used enough movement.
Yeah. So
Okay.
This is my turn.
All right.
Good job.
Mayhem, and then Felix.
All right, stride. First, we hit the guy to the south, who
All right.
looks like a jerk. That is a 26 to hit.
That will hit, but not crit.
Okay. Minimum damage, 9 points of bludgeoning damage. We're going to hit him again. This will be a grabbing, or combat grab. 21 to hit.
Yep, that will hit again.
15 more points of bludgeoning damage, and he is grabbed if he's still conscious.
Oh, nope, he is not. That was just enough.
Great.
You combo him, grab him, toss him to the side. He hits the
Then whirl around.
door hard and collapses.
Perfect. Last one. Can we do it? 24 to hit the guy who seems to be just barely hanging in there.
Yep, 24 will hit. Roll the damage for fun.
13 points.
How do you want to do it?
Just straight up, like, the silliest kind of shenanigans as possible, as the baton is just bouncing between the two of them for a couple of seconds before finally knocking this one out after flinging the other one into the door. Just straight into the forehead.
All right. And he too collapses. The room falls silent, save for the bubbling.
Soft clatter of the bony fingers that eventually do go away.
Just gonna step delicately away from those.
They only last a minute.
Is there some other aura here that someone has on?
The rally anthem has been up for a minute, but sure.
Oh, sorry. I was just in a weird view. Never mind. Okay. So yeah, you guys have this large chamber. There are these 3 big vats here. Regan, you're beside some kind of strange room. You can, I think you can make out some blood and some crates in there. There's another door up ahead on your right. So there's 2 doors on the southern side of the catwalk. There's 1 door on the northern side of the catwalk. And then there are 2 doors on the eastern side of the catwalk. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
I need to patch up. And
We should make
I
sure
can
that- We should
patch
probably
up
do that
someone
not in here.
else. Yeah, we can do it somewhere. But she's like,
Yeah.
today is
let's-
a bad day.
Let's back up into this the barracks or whatever this place is.
Okay. You
Laboratory.
return to the break room to regroup. Looks like Felix was sipping a minor elixir of life for 2 points of healing.
It's 2 more than I had before.
You close the doors.
I'm gonna start patch. I'm gonna do. Felix actually hurt more. I think I can do.
You win hurt most.
Usually, I don't have to patch myself.
No, but
Yes.
sorry you got left behind there.
Oh, it's okay. I had my skeletons. They were keeping me company. Let me do my little.
They'll gather around the table.
runes.
I'll skip the time here.
Oh, it's my not
Oh.
actually.
Sorry, everything is gonna.
Crushing you guys.
Yeah.
I guess they're no longer crushed.
I'm just gonna
So
That
remove.
doesn't
check.
actually.
Should I remove all these
Very good.
enemies? You're not picking up all their stuff. Okay, I'm removing them.
At this point, it's just piles of the potions and
Yeah. Basically.
the bombs
Uh,
that we've been picking up
I'm
before,
gonna
right?
I'm gonna harrow put
Okay.
my heal because it
Yeah,
just
the
looks
heal was
like
a 17, which was a failure on the DC 20, but now you re-rolled with the hero
for a
point
20.
for exactly a 20, thanks to the expanded healer's toolkit that you're using, which gave you a +1. So it's 22 points of healing to each of you. Mayhem gets a little bit more.
Is it me and Reagan, or is it?
It's me and Felix right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you can only pick 2 right now. Okay.
Right now,
Master.
eventually I can pick more.
Yeah, once you hit Master Medicine.
Yeah, it was a waffle between Arcana and Medicine, and I chose Arcana. So we
I know
did
that
that.
feeling.
Everyone's
Yeah, on my Investigator, I have like 5 skills I want. I think same thing on my Wizard. I keep having to like stare at them. Do I really want Performance Master?
Like
We are in a circus.
I'm like, oh, it would behoove me to have really good Arcana because I'm a wizard, but the Medicine you can get cool stuff. So I'm like, I guess I'll just go between them as I go.
Yep.
It's fine. So we did that.
Let me do the other 5 minutes of that.
Yeah. I'll
So everything turns off. Okay.
use a wand to give Mayhem a little bit more healing.
Oh, I mean, sure. I'll take it if you want, but
We do
can
10
wait
more
until-
minutes. I can do
Yeah.
more healing as well. I can alternate.
I actually have a couple wands of Soothe at varying levels. You're just getting the cheap one.
That's fair. And I'll take the hit
Have a
points.
little.
Thank you.
8 points of healing. You're now at 31 of 57, 53 of 92, and 49 of 78. Taking another 10.
And do you want to keep going?
One more round, and then we do need to go investigate the bubbling
Ooh.
vats of evil.
Who wants the most? Because I'm taking.
We're all
some.
about even. I mean, percentage-wise,
Which of you wants healing?
I could use it. I don't
Alright.
know.
I will give.
Yeah.
If I do it right, let's find out.
That looks.
That should be good. 28 for, or no, 24 for
24 for 28 points of healing. Yep. Mayhem gets 35.
Yes, and doing a lot better.
Right, and
overall.
I'm full. We're both full. Felix.
Yeah, you're noticing that Mayhem's... You're getting used to treating Mayhem's wounds. He always gets injured the same way.
Ever since I stitched my name
That
into
helps.
his arm.
Oh, is that how you spell Reagan? Okay.
It's like a. It's in Necrol. Yeah. How are you? If you want to do more time, I can try and top you off. It's up to you.
Let me see where I am after I drink one more elixir, but I have run through my supply of healing items. And so we're getting to the place where I need to go. We need to get out of here so I can go buy some.
Okay, so you used a greater elixir of life for 49 points of healing. What is this? Why is it asking me about item varieties? Sorry, what?
I think because there's an effect for the.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. But you probably put the effect on yourself, or maybe.
For some reason, I normally get that pop up. I don't know why you got that pop up.
Oh.
And the effect did not get applied to me.
Ah, okay. That was a greater.
That was a greater.
So greater. Here's the effect.
And it's a good effect to have because we're gonna go poke our nose into a whole bunch of vats of potentially evil stuff.
All right. Well, looks like you're all healed up now. I think Mayhem's missing like a little bit of health, 88 of 92, but everybody
Oh.
else is full.
I feel this is pretty decent. What a lot of people we just had to fight. Jeez.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, maybe that's everybody.
Somehow doubt that. That feels like the greeting party,
Oh God.
welcoming wagon.
I'm tired of this cult. There's too many members just in this area alone.
I can only agree, but this seems to like the room that we were just in seems to be where they were up to some kind of evil.
Mm.
You don't have vats without a goal or purpose.
Yeah, maybe they're making big necromancy soup.
Maybe they're just big fans of Kool-Aid? No. Okay.
I don't really know how to make it then.
Maybe this is just like a big bootlegging effort. They're trying to actually make Median wine and like crater the market.
Yeah, that's definitely what that room smelled like. Is wine.
What did that room smell like?
Yeah, was it stinky?
Aside from evil.
Death?
Yeah, it didn't smell great. It smelled... It smelled like dank, kind of moist, like almost like fungal or like mossy. Like it smelled like really, really strong, like cave smell.
That's gross.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah, not great.
All right, what do you do?
Go back and investigate it, of course.
Yeah.
Let's go check
You
out
simultaneously open doors on opposite sides of the room. And make your way back to the big vat room with all the vats. Where the vats are.
How do you think they knew we were the intruder?
I don't think
It's clearly obvious, but how do you think they knew?
I dare say that they found one of the many pieces of evidence we left behind.
What
They were
surprised me is
so
that they did not
quiet.
actually seem to have looked in the other rooms, as far as I could tell. The doors were still closed. The elevator still seems to be prevented from operating, so I'm not entirely sure.
As you make your way up the stairs here, you pass by this room that's got this like there's a skeleton in there, some crates.
What do I see in this side chamber of evil?
The skeleton looks quite old. It's like a human skeleton. There's some blood on the ground. The door itself, the backside of the door, has like claw marks on it, or like scrape marks, where it looks like nails might have been clawing at the walls or at the door. Even the walls also have kind of claw marks on them. Very kind of shallow ones. It doesn't look like proper claws, more like human nails. And yeah, there's a number of crates that are pushed up into the corners of the room. They all appear to be open. Like they look like the kind that might be nailed shut, but the nails have been pried off and they're scattered on the floor. And the lids are all off, like sitting off to the sides.
Are they all empty?
Yeah, seems like it. If you go investigate one, it looks like the contents are empty. But interestingly, there's like a family crest on the side of the crate.
Whose family crest?
I guess you could give me a society check to identify it.
If it's not Arcona, I'll be very surprised.
Okay. Yeah, you might have heard of this crest before. It's like an old noble family of the region of Varizia. The crest is of a it's like a house on a hill overlooking the ocean with like a big fox behind it and like some like flowers in the foreground. This is the Foxglove.
Yeah, I know. Ah.
Yeah, I
And
feel
kind of-
unsettled after seeing that, and I don't know why.
You thought the Foxglove family fell apart some time ago. They have like a manor off on the like the coast of Varizia, like just north of Magnamar. They used to be a big merchant family, but last you heard, they had all kind of scattered, and maybe you heard something about like some scion of the family returning to the area recently, but you don't know what became of that. But interestingly, beside this logo is what looks like a 7-pointed star.
Is this just the Easter egg room, or?
It's not that 7-pointed star. It's a different 7-pointed star.
Okay.
I see.
And with that, that would be a different society check, I guess. This looks like a different organization's logo.
How about the same number?
Whoa.
Okay, yeah. Fine. Yeah, that is... You've heard about these guys. They're not good. This is the Brotherhood of the Seven. They're kind of like a nasty little gang of dudes who kind of bully merchants. You don't know much about them beyond that, other than that they operate out of Magnamar. Oh no, a turbo TPK raid, what? Don't kill the party. It's too
Please
late.
no.
All dead. Let's go home.
If I put my nose into one of these crates, does the musty
Mhm.
smell come from there?
Yeah,
Like-
it seems to. Oh, like that smell is stronger inside of the crates.
Yeah, a theory has formed in my head at this stage, but let's continue.
What's your theory?
This
It's like peeking in, like what's
The-
in the stinky boxes?
I think the stinky boxes were a key ingredient for something that happened inside of the vats.
Oh,
If only we could find more evidence.
is the vat water? I should go look at the vat water.
Yeah, you could go take a look. It's a very, very viscous liquid. Seems to be some kind of concoction that needs to be stirred.
And no one's stirring it?
And no one's stirring it right now. It looks like this is, some kind of brewing process that they're doing here. But you can see pretty clearly that there's a warning blood veil.
Oh my god. Juicy blood veil. So
It seems like this is like concentrated blood veil.
ugh.
There's no details here. It's just like a simple like painted on in kind of a rough hand.
So it's juicy. Ugh.
Yeah,
Oh,
But this stuff is
I-
thick. It's like a thick, viscous, like red. It's almost like paint,
ooh.
and it's like bubbling.
Well, that's awful.
Do you think if we like pushed somebody into it, they would come out as the Joker, or?
Well, I guess someone did fall. into
Yeah,
it.
there's
Dead.
one fallen
Oh.
person
Yeah, so the Joker's
in
gonna
one of
come
the
out.
vats.
Cool.
Can I look at the?
no. It's Two-Face who falls into the vats. Come on.
The Joker
I
falls
think-
in.
Okay,
I think
Joker does
they've-
fall.
I think
And-
they've both fallen into vats at various points. I feel like a lot of Batman characters fall into vats. It's just like a hazard.
A genuine hazard in that universe. Yeah. Everywhere you go, sometimes there's just a random open vat.
Very
You know,
no
Gotham
odor.
City doesn't take care of its open vats. It's
Just
just
like
Yeah, and
We
these
paid
Ergothoans
off.
clearly don't either.
to have these open vats of Joker making liquid. Like,
Do Rolth's notes have anything about the making of Blood Veil? Should we take a moment to go through them and see,
ooh, yes.
or do we have time for that? Should we keep going first and come back?
I kind of want to poke at the doors to the left and right, but like if you want to do that, I can totally take a look at the notes and see what they have to say about what Rolf was up to.
Yeah, if you two want to do that, I'm gonna check out this
Sure.
door here to the south, I suppose.
I was
Yeah.
gonna ask
Alright.
if the body that fell in looks like it has blood veil on it now, or if it just looks like it's been dunked.
This is deep enough that you can't see the body that fell in
Oh,
anymore.
okay. That's fine. I'm not.
These are
gonna
like
concern-
kind of 5-foot tall vats.
Ooh. All right. Well, Regan will
Um,
come. join.
Yeah, Mayhem, you can safely open that door if you want.
Okay.
It's an unfinished room.
Oh.
It's like part of what appears to have been like a cavern wall that had been cleared out and maybe set up. Like you can see there's like a few tiles already placed on the floor. But whoever was like building out this space hadn't finished it yet. But it looks like the ground below maybe had some kind of tile on it, or maybe like stone on it. You see the impressions of actually wood planks on the floor. So it looks like maybe a floor has been ripped out as they were trying to like renovate.
So this was probably something previously, and they came in and were going to do something else with it and chose not to.
Yes, yeah, that's what it seems like.
This is that home fixer upper reality that underneath every floor is a beautiful wood floor, and someone has chosen to destroy it.
Yes. I've watched lots of HGTV. But yeah, if you decide to kind of flip through the notes really quick, you can see that Rolf has also been studying Blood Veil. In particular, he's been focused on trying to bypass some sort of issue that he's been tasked with. He keeps mentioning that Endiason would be like very pleased if he manages to find a way around it, and more particularly, the more recent notes seem to be a bit of a shift of focus to trying to infuse additional necromantic energy, implying that there's some base necromancy involved in Blood Veil. He wants to juice up the necromancy or the void energy involved in Blood Veil in order to create zombies. And the idea is if the dead turn into plague zombies, then those plague zombies can continue spreading the disease. And maybe that can bypass the problem. If the zombies either kill or infect more people that way. And he just keeps talking. All of his notes are just about like improving the efficiency of the disease.
Terrifying.
To say the least.
Ow. That's lovely.
And I think it sort of paints a picture of what's going on here, and that Endiason either directly made or had a very strong position in making Blood Veil, and has recruited additional Ergothoan followers to help intensify the infection upon the city. Seemingly annoyed that Verisians and others are not necessarily as easily afflicted by Blood Veil as they had hoped.
But what do we do with all of this? Gesturing at the different vats.
Well, it is one part evidence and one part awful.
I would not take this into the city, regardless of whether it's evidence.
No,
No.
it can
As long
stay
as it remains
right here.
in any way infectious. No.
At the same time, I also wouldn't be destroying the vats, because where is the evil liquid gonna go but on us?
Yeah.
If we could find a way to like nullify it, I think that would be the best outcome.
Do the
Anyone have any-
notes?
Hmm?
Sorry. Do the notes say how it's like normally spread?
These notes don't discuss the spread.
Hmm.
It does talk about the spread being too slow.
Okay.
And that the attempt to create plague zombies is to speed that up.
That seems like a very dumb idea. People would notice plague zombies if you're trying to keep it quiet.
Rolf is not a creature of subtlety.
Sorry, the door's not locked if you had tried to open it.
No, I'm about to. I was just waiting
Okay.
for folks to come by, because I figured they would want to come in.
Okay. Well, as the others try to get close to you, you open the door there to the north on the opposite side of the balcony, and there you see Ruan strapped
No!
to a table, unconscious, seemingly all right, as a tall, bald, or kind of pale bluish man looks over him. And as the door opens, he turns to look at you, and if you were going to try to like reach for a weapon or something, he kind of holds up a hand, and says, "There's no need for that. I think we can come to an agreement." And he just kind of stone-faced, like turns towards you, and I think that is as good a spot as any to end for the evening.
Fun!
A beautiful
It's the
man.
vampire man.
Well, not him. He's not the beautiful man.
Oh, I see.
The other beautiful
Ruan.
man.
Ruan is the beautiful
Yeah.
man. Yes. The vampire is a little bit less beautiful, but I'm sure he's someone's type.
Yeah, he's beautiful to someone.
Well, I guess we'll have to find out next week what in the world is going on here. Is this man a friend? Is he some kind of foe? Is he somewhere in between? Will our heroes strike a deal, or will blood be shed? Will Ruan live to see another day? Tune in next week to find out. Yeah, thanks all for the raids. I forget who all raided. Canis, Antithesis, and I forget the other group that always also raids, but you guys are great. Thank you. And thanks to all of the lovely YouTuber people YouTube people who comment on the videos and such. Heart, love that. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Stay alive, don't die.
Stay
Goodbye.
alive.